Hey, this is quiet. Is it just quiet for me? I think it's just quiet for me. Not sure. Hey, how you doing? How's it going today? It's okay. My nose hurts, but it's okay. Zoop. Hey. God. Oh, it's my hair look good. How do? How fine? How good? Splendid, splendid. Hello, Dragon Lord. How's it going? Been a while. You still been playing much of this game? I get the feeling you have been. You're probably gonna end up beating me in it again if we get put together in a lobby again. Don't mind me. I just have to take some painkillers in a sec because I forgot to do them beforehand. Good evening, sir. Good evening, Dom. How are you? I have a lot. You get, I bet. You've never stopped playing it. If I had more time, I'd probably play it more as well. But also, I like to mix up the games I'm playing. One is most good. Good. That is absolutely spectacular. One is also rather good, except for mostly good. Oh, fuck. Mostly good. Mostly good is still better than mostly bad, I suppose. But, you know, that means there's some bad because of the mostly, which is a shame. Oh, dear me. I just have nose pain because because my crooked nose is just playing up because of the hay fever. Which most good also works. Most good, sir. That is fantastic. Absolutely marvelous. I'm surprised I can't see you in the game, actually, Dom. Like, obviously, we're in the same lobby, but I'm just surprised I can't see your character. I don't know why. I'll actually go on a matchmaking in a second. I'm just going to hide my face so I can take these painkillers, because I have something that is not supposed to be shown us on stream. I am an enigma. As am I. Okay, give me a sec. Ow, my neck. Oh god. Okay, boom, I'm back. You know when you take painkillers, except you can't swallow tablets, so you have to take the soluble stuff, and it tastes disgusting. Yeah, that's my life. Got my gold cup as well, I'm happy. Yeah, let's get into some matchmaking anyway, to Victory. Can you hear the game okay? You guys? It might just be quieter because it's in the online lobby, to be honest. That might be the reason. Yep. Actually, I have to put this quite low. It's quite low on the mixer. That's better. That sounds better. Is it better now for you? Sounds better to me. Let's go to a lobby. Notice I actually added myself into a lobby. And I'm not going to bother changing my Carter character right now because I just want to get into it. See how it goes. But how is everyone else? Anyway, you all had a good day? I am rather tired. I'm on later than I was going to be because time constraints and all that. That's the right word, isn't it? Hope so. And it's too hot again. It's not fun to work outside when it's really hot. But then the English aren't used to the heat ever, we're just used to rain. So whenever the sun comes out, we're like, what is that big shiny orb in the sky? It burns me when I look at it. It burns me anyway. I hate this. Ooh, I know which one I'm choosing. Yes, Dom. I know you said you've played this a lot before. Would you say that you're very, 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 very good at the game? I like to say that I'm like an expert, but not a professional. That's what I go with. Hey, Dragon Lord's in as well. Perfect. And we all got kicked out. Shit. Okay, hang on. It's very good. A bit rusty though. That's fair enough. Fair enough. Fair enough. English. I am English, and yet I can't speak it. Okay, out again. And now I've put it out. I got add you again. Hang on again. Hang on, Dom. Let's bang. I didn't think it was gonna boot you out as soon as I did that. Come on then. I'll mute the Elgato a second as well because I know I've got the where you gone? Where are you? There you are. You. I know I've got what's it called? Music on my thingy. PlayStation menu, which is probably, well, possibly copyright, and I don't want to have that come back to bite me in the ass. So you know how it is. Is it okay if you can add me? I can try. Yeah, I can try and add you, Dragon Lord. Hang on a sec. Again, let me turn this off. What is your what's your PSN, Dragon Lord? Is it literally X Dragon Lord like it is on Twitch, or is it something else? Because then I can add you as well. We can all be in a party. I have to add you after this race. Shit, we're already going into a race because I put matchmaker on just before you asked me. Okay, hang on. Race for now. I'll add you. It's the same name. Okay. I'll see if you get into this one of us anyway, and after this race, and I'll see if I can add you after that. Well, I say see if I can. I know I can. And then we can all be together. It'll be great. We're gonna get some good racing from you guys today, hopefully. Hopefully, we'll see what happens with me and Dom first, and we both decided to choose one of the hardest tracks in the game because, yeah, there's Dragon Lord. See, isn't it funny how you always end up managing to get into the same group as us somehow? Unless there's some sort of way that you make yourself get in a group. I don't know how you do otherwise. Not a clue. Yes, your username is literally the exact same as your PSN name is literally the exact same as your Twitch name. That's cool. That's good. Hopefully, yes. Yeah, fair warning then, Dom. We're probably gonna lose against Dragon, by the way. Because I'm pretty good at this game. I'm pretty good. Like, I've not got the master wheels, but I've done everything else. But I think my win-loss ratio against Dragon Lord is sort of like more like 18 wins for them and 4 or 5 for me. It's just something like that. So it's like, especially on that one stream I did, and I was just doing really bad. Better challenge, and exactly. It's like, everyone likes to win this game, or just win games in general, but when you can go against people who are also good at the game and you don't always win, it makes it more interesting because you're like, oh look, I'm good at it, but can I beat everyone? No. Am I going to? Maybe. We don't know yet. Right. Oh, I can't remember the last time I played this actually, but we'll see how it goes. Oh, well, that was lucky. Sorry, Dragon, I didn't actually mean for that to hit so well. This is literally like first time luck from not playing in like a month or 2. Excuse me. Whee. Oh, there goes into the flames. Like, whoa, there goes a wolf. I was doing well. There he is. There he is again. Didn't take long to overtake me, did it? Shit. What even is this? Also, Dom, you have to let me know who your character was, or who your character is, because I couldn't tell in the lobby. Obviously, it's just loads of people. It doesn't actually have people's names hovering over the character either, which I think is like, they should show that. But I didn't actually look at the beginning of the race either. I'm assuming you're King Chicken though, because I just imagine you would be. I saw the King Chicken and I was like, that's probably Dom. That's gotta be Dom. Because I'm Embryo just because, not always Embryo, I just think that he should have been in the original game in the first place, being like one of the main bosses from the original Crash Bandicoot game, but for some reason they were just like, no, he doesn't deserve to be in this game, but N-Jin does. I'm like, what? I know N-Jin was in 2 games, but still. Why did they oust the literal inventor of the Evolver area that created Crash Bandicoot, Pretty daft. So, very happy when they brought him into this game eventually. an underrated villain in my opinion. He's not even necessarily a villain, is he? He's just fucking nuts. Oh shit. I'm trying to catch up. Dragon Lord's already finished. Nice. Hello, mate. Go! Fucking go! Boing. There you go. Yeah, 15 seconds before I got past the line. What? This is crazy. We'll see who the victor is. Yeah, Dragon Lord. Dragon. There's a dragon, a devil, and a dom. Who is also a bacon. I am the bacon. Friendly meeting. Hey, I played with some friends. For once. I sucked ass there. To be fair, that was probably a bad one to start on if we haven't played it in a while. But then we just both see drive through and we're like, hey. Who wants a boiga? I want a boiga. Okay, what we'll do then, we'll keep, if we're going to stay in the same lobby together, then I won't bother adding you yet, Dragon. But if we get ousted, then I will have to re-invite people anyway, so I'll add you then in the break. And it'll all be fine. Yes, one the Dragon Lord, indeed. Okay, one the Dragon Lord, two the Dragon Lord, three the Dragon Lord. Oh. Okay, that's cool. Coco. Yes. Yep, Coco, Embryo, and King Chicken. I might have to change it. I'm gonna change up my character to my main girl, my main homie. Where is she? Where is she? There you are. Yeah. Cupcake. Yeah. Specifically, with her champion cart, which has the Nina thing. I'm trying to remember what my regular loadout was. Paint jobs was this one. Stickers is none. Perfect. And there we go. That's my usual main loadout anyway. Oh dear. I can't remember what you said your favourite and least favourite tracks were of Dragon, but same question to you, Dom. What is your favourite track in this game and what is the one you hate the most? Which I think a lot of people like, depending on the people, can base it off of either I hate it because I hate the look of it, or I hate it because I can't fucking drive on it. Like, I know, for example, my sister always hated this track, Hot Air Skyway, because she's like, you just fall off all the time. It's basically Crash Team Racing's version of Rainbow Road, isn't it? But now they've got Drive Through Danger, and it's like, that's the new Rainbow Road. Yeah. Rouge Tube's fade, probably Drive Through is the worst after playing. Yeah. Till I beat Dev Challenge. Yeah, God, I haven't even tried the Dev Challenges. I don't want to, because I feel like I'm just gonna get really annoyed and not want to play the game for like a year. And I don't want to ruin it for myself. And hey, yes, strong lag. I'm not sure, DJ. Hang on, let me just make sure it's not coming from me. No. Okay, my stream is fine. It may just be where you are, DJ, which is unfortunate. Maybe want to unalive myself. How strange. My girlfriend also says unalive. Yeah, how are you, DJ, anyway? Are you doing well? Nice to see you here. First time doing a Crash Team Racing stream in a while.
Try to keep up! Try to keep up. Oh my god.
Well, hey, shit, hang on. Getting there. Forgetting me bearings. Forgetting how to drive a car. I've never really mastered that whole spiral bit there, unfortunately, but you know, it could happen one day, maybe, or not. I've got good enough at the game that I should have the ability to do that. It just hasn't happened yet, and I lost me fire. Motherfucker. Ah, but Dom didn't. Shit. Hey guys, wait for me. I'm behind. I don't mind the bronze medal, but I'd rather the gold.
Need a boost?
Hey, silver. For now. I find it funny every time like Dragon Lord passes and I'm just like, I'll catch up, and then he's already gone like a lot of the way around the track. I'm like, well, I might catch up. I don't know if it's gonna happen though. There, I I forgot to jump. When I say forgot, I pressed the button, but I pressed it too late. I forgot to jump at the right time, shall we say. And there it is in flame again. I'm doing really well this time. Third place, I think, is where it's going to end up being this time for me. I mean, unless someone else passes me. Whoa. I'm coming. I'm coming for you. Trying to throw bottles at your head in real British style, bottling people. Whee! Hello. What's up, bud? Sorry. Death from above. I'm not actually surprised of how well that attack went, honestly. It was a bit too perfect. So I'm waiting to get shot in the ass now. I'm gonna get 3 missiles right up my tailpipes. Like shit.
Yeah.
Oh, fucking hell. And Dragon's already finished. We're halfway around, roughly, the 3rd lap. The Dragon's already finished the race. I think someone's a bit too good at this game. But hey, that's nothing to be, nothing to sneeze at. As Wreck-It Ralph would say, there's nothing to sneeze at. I'm just wondering if for now I'm gonna... Fuck. If I'm, well, thanks to the AI, I'm not gonna make it, no. I was gonna say if I'm gonna get to the end in time, but I'm not now. I could have if the AI didn't get its ass in the way, but it did. Oi, oi, oi. Unaliving. Well, 2nd place, silver medal, hooray! Lag is not my friend, and after refreshing it, really? Is it still lagging for you, is it, DJ? What a big old dick. You got me good, I did. That, like I said, that worked out a bit too well. I was like, hey, boom. Sup, bud? I didn't make it to the end. They ran out of time before I got to the finish line, so technically I didn't actually finish. Well and truly rimmed. Oh, I do love giving you a good rimming. An explosive rim. Bam. How'd that feel, huh? Did you like it? I'm leaving. Bye. Okay, DJ. I guess the lag is too much to handle right now. That's fair enough. It's just a shame. But maybe it will improve later. Who knows? For however long I'm streaming. Engine Labs. Every time I see Engine Labs, I always choose it because I feel like that's probably my favorite track. Not entirely sure, but I feel like it's my favorite track. It's probably the one I do the best on. Good try that. Oh yeah, it's always. I think even like in this game, even if I don't win, it's just so fun to play the game that I'm just like, I don't care. I'm flying through these tracks like on fire. It's great. I'm having a great time. And like clearly a Crash Bandicoot fan, because you can just see this mask and Crash's head creeping up on my arm here. Hey, hang on. Hey guys, I like Crash Bandicoot. Did you know? No one can tell when I walk down the street with a vest on in the middle of a broad daylight, and people are like, "What's that on his arm?" Oh my god, it's Crash Bandicoot. Yeah, it really is, isn't it? And I got this before Crash 4 came out, so I might have even gone for the new design when it came out, but because I used to play the second one a lot, I decided to go with the Crash Bandicoot 2 design for my tattoo, because I played that one the most. Well, probably not the most, I probably the third one the most when I was a kid, because all the extra gimmicks made it more fun as a kid, because of like all the different vehicles and shit. But the better game, in general, I think, was the second one. But that's just what I think. Right, let's see how well I do this time then, now that we're doing my favourite track. I'm still not exactly... I mean, I'm confident in my abilities. I'm not expecting to win. It'd be nice. It all also depends on if you get shot. Because if you get shot at any point in any race of blue fire super pads, it can go from amazing to, well, I'm last in a matter of seconds. It's like, well, I guess I'm last place now. Well, shit. Okay, see if I can actually move my booty in a respectable manner. Hey, Dom. That's right, you're rimming me this time. Hey. Thanks for taking turns. And there goes JN Quack shooting me in the crack. And oh, someone's on me head. I'll catch up in a minute. You guys carry on. I'll be there with you soon. Okay, you guys carry on. I'm fine with this. If anything, this just makes it more fun to see if I can pass all the people that went past me. That's always, to be fair, one of the most satisfying parts of racing games as well, is when you just pass other people and you're like, haha, I'm winning now, bitch. Oh shit, bye, see you guys. I guess I didn't get hit by a thing, but everyone else did, which is weird. I'm coming. Oh shit. Hey, I don't know who this is, but I'm catching up. Wings and dip. Wings and dip. Someone's definitely hungry, aren't they? Hey guy. I don't know why everyone else got hit by an orb and I didn't. It's kind of confusing as to how that happened. But we'll see. A real battle for first place here. I'm coming for you, boy. Risking it. Yes. The risk paid off. Jiboom. And here we go. Fuck. And there I go. Someone put a bottle in the perfect place, and now I'm screwed. Hey everybody again. Now I've got to try and catch up and regain my lead. Fuck. Everyone's really good in this group. Oh no. There's a lot of good players. Hey you guys. Oh shit. I know exactly what to say. Oh shit. Let's see if I can catch up now. Where is my good friend Dom? Where are you, friend Dom? I cannot see you, and I hope I don't first see you again by you shooting me in the rectum. The rectibum. Okay. I don't think I'm gonna win now. Oh shit. The hell did that come from? Here we go. Can I pass JN Quack at least, who shot me in the crack earlier? I don't think I can. Maybe right at the last second. Nope. 4th place. Well, I was doing well until I hit that bottle. I could have actually managed to maintain my lead the whole time, but no. That's a shame. Definitely lots of good players in this group though, since everything's just been bounced around. And also, Wings and Dip won. Crazy. Whoever that is. Whoever they are. And everyone finished though, that's good. Hey, oh no, Infinitarizer didn't. I got missile 4 times right. Oh, fuck. Don't you hate it when that happens though? You just like, I was in first place in this race and you got shot by a missile from this guy, bombed by this guy, squashed by this guy, shot by a bomb by this guy, and then I fell off the ramp. And now I'm in 8th place. It's all part of the fun, yeah, it is. When that happens though, it's like annoying, but then when it keeps going, it's like, okay, now it's funny. Because I just keep getting shot by everyone passing. Like everyone's like, hey buddy, boom, I'm winning now. They go, oh damn, now I'm in 2nd place, and the next person goes, make that 3rd, bam. And the next person goes, hey, you in 4th place, looks like you are now, bam. Oh shit. So yeah, I used to get a lot, like, very annoyed with it, especially when I was a kid, when that sort of shit happens. That was obviously just with the AI, because they didn't have online, did they? Back in the day of PlayStation 1 and no more PlayStations as of yet. Oh, that's not creepy sounding at all. I did laugh. I was doing so well at the start. Yeah, you were. You're right next to me right at the beginning. Hey, look, Rouge Tube. It's Dom's favourite. I'm gonna vote for that for you, my friend. Get it. Let's get it. All fun of the game, exactly. It is. To be fair, like I said, if they didn't want people to shoot each other, they wouldn't put the option to shoot each other in the game. So there you go. I know that a lot of people did say they should try and make pardon me, they should try and make ooh, Hatsune Miku. Oh, I love your games and your songs. Your voice is amazing. So thanks for the follow, Miku. I will call you. How you doing? Hope you're doing well today. Hi, I'm Devil Dry Eyes. Devil Dry Eyes. You can call me Devil or Dry Eyes, whichever. Welcome to the channel. Hi. Hope you're doing well today. As I said, or this evening, whatever time it is for you. There are people from all around the world on this platform. But yeah, what was I saying? Shit, what was I saying? Oh yeah, people were thinking about they said that they should add in a no item mode to the game to like be like, see who the real best racer is, because then we haven't got to use any items to see like you only won because you shot me halfway around the last lap, sort of thing. It's like, yeah, okay, like, it makes sense, yeah, but again, the game was kind of made for people to shoot each other, so should be fine. But you know, some people get annoyed. Like, so I used to get annoyed with it when I was younger, but then you know, I since grown up. Literally, and that's not just a dig at other people. I just got less worried about winning all the time and just thought the game's really good even if you lose, so it's fine. Though it is always fun though when you play a game online with someone who's like really really wants to win every time, and they get so angry about it. You're like, it's okay, man. You don't have to win every single game. Your life is not over because of this. See how this goes then. Easier track, so everyone's going to have an easier time, but also means more explosions. Hooray! Oh, Dragon Lord's going to drop something on someone's head. Probably mine. Ah, maybe not. It was wings and dip. That's some wangs. Oh, hello. Now it's on my head. Oh. Fucking hell, close. I mean, oh no! If I had all of my Wumpa fruit, it might have actually hit you. But I don't, so it didn't. And it probably won't. We'll see. Oh, fuck's sake, there's a wall there. Who put that wall there? I swear it wasn't there the first time. And I'm gonna get a box of me? Nope, it's gonna just disappear. I'm assuming that everyone else behind me isn't catching up because I was lucky. Because they're all busy blowing the fuck out of each other. So, I think Dragon's got a pretty clear lead unless I can pull something literally out of my behind right now, which I don't think I will. Either that or something stumps the almighty Dragon. Yeah. Nope, there it is. Second place. I'm happy with that.
You didn't see me coming.
Yes, that's right, exactly. Yeah, it's very funny though when you see people like in like, I think the game I saw it worst was like in Rocket League, and I used to play that, and when people didn't win, they got so fucking salty at the end of the game, and it's like, oh, you did this, why'd you stay in the goal the whole game? Like, because being a keeper is a genuine role in a game that is basically football. There's nothing wrong with someone guarding the goal, which is the main way to not lose the game, is to not let goals in. Hello, I see you're chilling and playing CTR. I am chilling and playing CTR. Sleet Dadingus. Sleet Dadingus. I like the name. Sleet. And yes, literally chilling. I have a fan right there keeping me cold. You might be able to hear it on the mic, I'm not sure, because it's too fucking hot. And again, I've got a vest on because it's too hot. If I didn't have a vest on, I'd probably be melting right now if I had a shirt on or something. And I don't really want to go topless on Twitch because I feel like I'll get I think against terms of service, and also I'd lose lots of followers because they'd be scared. So what even is that? Yeah, I'll just keep it exclusively on my face. You're not gonna see the rest. Just stream like this the rest of the time.
Hey guys, we're playing some CTR today. You doing good? Oh, which one do I want to choose? Twilight Tour. Yeah.
Yeah, no, it's hot. Again, I'm not sure if it's hot where everyone else is, but for me, it's very hot. The English are not used to such heat that has come this year. Thunderstruck. I like the track. Kind of harder to maintain boost. At least it is for me. Depends on the people. And we've got someone in the lobby called Martha. Skinner. Yes, how are you doing, Slee? Anyway, welcome to the stream. Hope you're doing well. Do you also play CTR a lot? I used to play CTR a lot. I haven't played it in probably a month or so, so I just wanted to get into it again. I wasn't sure what to play tonight. I thought, CTR, it's a good game. It's a really good game. It's probably my favorite game ever made, to be honest. So I think I'll play that. And so I did. I mean, last year was hot but more regular temps. So honestly, I don't remember the temperature last year. I just remember it just being like lockdown, pretty much. Like, hey, you want to have that heat from the sun? Guess what? Can't go outside. This is like, okay, I'll just sit in my window and be like, oh, vitamin D. This is beautiful. Can't remember this track. I have mainly played the OG tracks. Yeah. See, I did play a lot of Nitro Kart when that came out on the PS2. So I remember the tracks. It was just like a lot of it was in anti-gravity as well, so seeing the change in this game compared to the original game was very interesting, and I do much prefer it without the anti-gravity. I think nowadays where everyone just thinks of that as like a Mario Kart thing, even though Crash Nitro Kart did it before Mario Kart. Mario Kart honestly did it a lot better. As much as I don't like to praise Mario ever, because I don't actually like Mario, and I don't really like many Mario games, like I don't like any of the single player ones, I like the multiplayer ones. But it is very true that Mario Kart did do anti-gravity better than Crash Nitro Kart did. And I think for this game they thought it's easier to make the tracks if they do it without the anti-gravity, and also then it doesn't seem like they're copying Mario Kart because of that, because people would then go, oh, it's a Mario Kart thing, you copied it. Like, actually, no. I'm not sure how, I'm turning my body because I'm not sure if anyone else does this, but when you're playing a racing game or something, you turn your body with your car because you really want it to go that way and you feel like it's not going to go the whole way. So it's like, yeah, turn, you son of a bitch. Oh, you shot me at the end. What a horrible person. Why would you do that to me? Why would you play the game the way it's meant to be played? It's fine. It's just always a shame, like, oh, there goes, like a bit longer respawn time. It's not like there goes my boost, because your boost is lost as soon as you get shot in the ass. So you can't really complain about that, can you?
I'm coming for you guys. Hey, I'm over the bouncy.
Over the gap. And that was good.
I'm a bear.
I am. You should see me. Second place ain't bad for now. Oh, and hit the wall, as I am known to do on this specific part of the track. And let's change the hammer up. Thank you. Just because it's fun to fuck around with things. Whee! Again, I'm usually happy if I get the top 3 spots, or even just in the top half of the group. So it's like 4th place up is great. 5th place down is like, oh man, it's okay though. Don't have to win. Don't have to even come in 1st place. It's just nice to come in 1st place. I don't know who that was, but they were having a rough time. I thought I was the guy in 1st, and it's like, yay, I'm in 1st place. Like, nope, it's not. Shit. They're the one in last place, I assume. Sorry, 8th place. There is no last place. I'm moving again. Oh shit. Who's that? Who's that shooting me in the bumhole? Wings and Dip. Who hit a nitro crate somehow? How did he hit a nitro crate? How did he possibly hit a nitro crate? Oh shit. Whoa, that was close. Hey, 2nd place.
You didn't see me coming.
I'm really shocked how he hit a nitro crate actually, because he's a very good racer. And yet he managed to hit that instead of turning. Like maybe he had like his controller ran out of battery or something. I don't know. Oh. Sorry, Sully, I'm doing great. I play this game a lot and I'm currently playing and chilling all on myself. Oh, cool. That's good. That's good. Did you play through all of the Grand Prix as well when they were going to sleep, or did you start up the game after that had already finished? Because I was like literally when the game came out was like a few days before. Well, it was like a couple of was it? It's like it was in June. And then when the first Grand Prix came out, it came out on my birthday, and I was like, this is the best birthday present I could ever ask for. So I spent my entire birthday just grinding the fuck out of the first Grand Prix. I'm like, I'm gonna get those Nitro Squad girls. It was great. No, not extremes are late, yes, and it does help. It does help to lean, I think, doesn't it? It's like, God, turn to the right, you son of a bitch. Do it! That one is definitely getting obliterated. I wouldn't say that. I just say one is having misfortune as to. Oh, Dragon Lord one. Okay, I don't actually know this. Well done, Dragon. Again. Yeah, I'd say that one just hasn't played in a while, and one needs to get reacquainted with one's muscle memory. Coco Park. I always choose Coco Park out of the easier tracks because the easier tracks are not as interesting to me because obviously it's not as hard to get around them, but I choose Coco Park purely because, well, 2 reasons. It looks really pretty, and the tune is really good. This is it's one of my favorite tunes in the game for a track, like a track theme. It's been about a year. Shit. And I was watching someone who was playing it the other day, and they started trying to get my muscle memory back. I was like the first time I played Nitro-Fueled, I was like, okay, hopefully this game isn't going to be a disappointment compared to the original. And as soon as I started playing it, I was like, it literally feels like I was playing Crash Team Racing on the PlayStation 1 yesterday, but now it looks better. And my muscle memory came out like pachoom, like that, and I was just like, I'm winning every race. And then I tried online, and I won pretty much all the races I played at first online. I was just like, God, my muscle memory is really doing well. And then I started to lose more frequently. I was like, wow, because I never really lost this game, like growing up, because I always beat my friends and my family members all the time. Like no one ever beat me, so it was like the first time I'd been beaten by another human being, and I was like, and now the humbling begins. I'm now going to lose against lots of people that I don't know. Get back in your groove. Yeah, exactly. You gotta get back in the groove, man. Getting loosey-goosey. Play here and there, but back then I was spending 10+ hours a day. Oh yeah, so was I. Most of my childhood, I think, I'm gonna get a primary school, because I never went out with friends, because 1, didn't really have any friends. 2, preferred playing the PlayStation because socializing was just like a nightmare for me, because I just hated socializing. Still not really a fan of socializing now, really, but I can talk like a human being now, as opposed to just walking around awkwardly and then going back to my house to play Crash Bandicoot games.
Try to keep up.
Okay, this is going to be a slaughter fest regardless. Everyone's just going to be getting shot left, right, and center. I'm so glad I went the right way, because everyone goes the left way and everyone's going to be shooting that way. So hey, big brain move there. I got wrinkle brain. Oh, unlucky. Danger! I'm shooting you in the bum. Oh my god. Am I in first place? But for how long? We shall fucking see, won't we? Wow, that was kind of close. And that didn't last too long, but I was in first place. Wings and Dip is also a very good racer. Also, they're a very big fan of chicken. Got some wangs and some dip, man. Oh, I got shot in the ass. Who is it? It's Dragon. I was gonna say, I can see that Coco. Oh, there it is. There's all the shooting. They managed to get me with the aftershock. Okay. At some point, I was in first place. You guys saw it. Now I'm in 5th. It's okay. Oh, shit. Don't you hate it when your drift doesn't stick? I sure do. Ooh. That is a wall missile. That is not what I wanted you to do, is it? Yeah, good place.
I think
That's a shame, but still. Hate it. Okay, again, reading chat again. I got this game before the first GP on the Switch. I'm only coming around to get the PS4. I'm only coming around to get the PS4. That's cool. I actually pre-ordered the game on both Switch and PS4 when it first came out, but then didn't play it on Switch for ages. I was like, I'll get it, so if I go like on holiday or something and I can't bring my PlayStation with me because I don't want to break it, because I have like a thing about if I move my PlayStation it's going to break, because I did it once before, my first PS4, and the first time I ever moved it from one house to another just to like play games with friends, it died that day, and I was like, I shall never move it again. Next one I get, it's never leaving my house. So I've never let my PlayStation move from where it sits ever since I got the second one. Same, it keeps you grounded to lose something. Exactly, it does. Can't win them all. I can stay on for another 50 minutes and gotta go back because of work. Ah, shit. Well, that's still good. Still a good hour of giggity gaming, eh, Dom? It's all good. It's all good. Okay, I might change up my character now. Actually, I'm gonna try and get my other poopy work. I agree. Work is poopy. Work is indeed poopy. But then, you know, the weekend comes. Okay, I'm gonna change my stuff around. Where's my girl? Where's my girl? Oh, there she is. Where's my honeybee? And that's not me just giving her a weird nickname. This is literally what I call the Bumblebee loadout. Wheels. That's orange. That's yellow. Paint job is... Which one did I choose normally? This one? Yep. Stickers. Sticker doesn't actually matter. Sticker doesn't matter. There you go. Bumblebee. Lowdown. There you go now. Dom's in a saucer. What the fuck? Space chicken. Chicken in space. That's a shame. It is indeed a shame. It's a crying shame, my friend. We shall have to do more Crash Team Racing together at some point. I mean, I'm not sure what streams I'm going to do on Saturday. I'm not sure if I have time to do one stream or two streams on Saturday. I might be able to do an afternoon one and an evening one. Depends on how things go and like how I feel at the time and stuff. Because I might be like, oh, I'm dying. I need to have a break, especially because of hay fever. One must acquire the dollars. Yes, the dollars are important to one's life. That is the thing. We do need them dollars to survive. One needs dollar to buy the food to put in the belly to stop from the unaliving. Definitely important to not unalive oneself, because otherwise one will not be able to do anything. My dog needs stuff, yeah. My dog needs a new jacuzzi. That's the important thing. And also the food, yes. My dog needs the things and I need the food. Because otherwise I'll have to eat the dog. Ah, shit, man. I don't want to eat the dog. Okay, now things are going all fucky. Well, I guess we just get to just look at Amy and her awesome car for now. Hey. Doesn't she look cool, though? Definitely get the dog stuff. Very important, exactly. The animals and the children come before the adult humans, I believe. If you don't have the children, then it's the animals. To be fair, the animals, I still probably choose first. Depends. I'm a cat person, you see. I like dogs, but I've never owned a dog. There we go. Enough people left to help us not die in the lobby.
I'll just wait for you up front, okay?
Wings and Dip left. That makes one racer in particular who was a shit. And then he wasn't a shit. He was a difficulty. Makes it easier for the rest of us to get further ahead. But then it all depends on how everyone else does. I think it's just very important to identify who is really good at the game and give them props for being good at the game. And say, well done for winning, you're very good, as opposed to going, how dare you shoot me, you piece of shit, get good. Because that's the usual online shit you hear in most games, and it's just not on. Gaming etiquette is just, it's gone downhill a lot since online gaming came into fruition. You play with your friends, and you might get out of a little argument with your friend, but don't be a dick about it. Are you going to shoot him, or are you going to... It is actually still going for him, crazy. Oh, no, it's not. He managed to crack away from it. Okay, come in. They're coming, dragon. We're coming up fast. Beware. Beware or be square. Okay. Fucking hell. The dragon managed to... this guy in front now, he's doing fucking crazy. He did like the extreme fucking shortcut there, which I cannot do very often, which is why I don't do it online. Because I just know that I'm probably going to fuck it up and then end up in last place. Holy no! Where did my fire go? It's back. Luckily, I lost it just before I got it back, so that's cool. He might end up losing it now though, and I might end up passing him. Could I win? Who knows? Depends how he does on this shortcut part, and also depends how I do on this shortcut part, because I'm also known to fall in the drink at a really unfortunate time. Like that! Just like that, when you go over it too fast and you die because you go over it too fast. Oh shit. Whoa, that's close. Wings and Dip? Oh yeah. Also, I thought they left, but that's the AI that just has their name on it. I'm coming! Maybe. Beep. How far are they? Oh, I keep forgetting that I have a map that I can look at to actually see where everyone is. Yeah, he's too far away. He's definitely beating me. He's definitely in first place, but I'm definitely in second place. Hooray. Not bad. I'm pretty pleased with that. Wait, extreme shortcut? He hit me with an item. Try hard alert. yeah, exactly. Oh my god, try hard? Oh my god, he's trying to beat me at the game? What a loser. My level has disappeared. Sent you a pic on Facebook. Really? Let me have a look. What the fuck? Oh, that happened to me once on, no, actually it's happened to me on 2 tracks. Happened to me on Electron Avenue and Sewer Speedway. Sewer Speedway started off as soon as I went through the first tunnel, the rest just fucking disappeared. And I was like, what is this world I've stumbled into? Like the multiverse is real. But yeah, game crashed. Motherfucker. Yeah, extreme shortcut is when, I say extreme, it's just like, it's just way faster than, because what I was doing, I was bouncing on the first ice thing and then going straight over and like bypassing like the U. You can just jump straight off of the first ledge if you're going fast and just jump straight over to where the other bridge is from there, but it's very hard to get a knack for doing it every time, so it's like, fuck. Like, I've done it a few times, but I don't do it enough times to warrant me wanting to use it in online play every time. I'm going to dip out and get into bed, going to watch the stream in bed, so that's alright, that's fair enough, Dom. If your game has decided to die. It's funny, because after that they did it to me, I managed to still be able to stay in the game, but it all went to shit, obviously. Yeah, Dom has now left. That is a shame. I feel like I must be the one hosting this lobby, because it's still sticking around. Hopefully that's the case, and I can just keep the lobby going. I haven't got to keep changing shit up. Like, that'd be great. Pardon me. Whoa. Bum bum bum. Yep. Dead. Bye, Dom. Yeah, you still gonna be in the chat for now, Dom? Or you literally just gonna have it on whilst you're like falling asleep? Just because you want to fall asleep to this face. Time for bed now, Dom. You ready for bed? You gonna go sleepy buys? Do you want me to talk to you? Help you go to sleep? Lay down, get nice and comfy. You'll be totally fine. With me. You're safe here with me and my voice. I hope you get a good night's sleep. I'm here if you need me. Whisper sweet nothings. Exactly. I whisper sweet nothings to my poop sock. Just have background assets, probably because of them guys leaving at the start made it janky. Yeah, probably. I don't know why it sometimes fucks up. And yeah, I am. You say dragon. That's cool. I would assume so. I don't actually know how you tell who is the host of a lobby, honestly. If there is a really obvious thing, then I've missed it for the entirety of the game's availability. So, in other words, I've never noticed since the game first came out up until this point. Trying to make it sound smarter than it was meant to. Honestly, it's just, I'm not one of those people that tries to use big words just for the sake of sounding smart. I just end up doing it because I don't know why. It's just. You know, anyway. This track again. And I fucked up the start. Whoopsie. Whoopsie. Doesn't matter. We can still go even with a weaker start. Oh, shit. It looks like everyone's getting tunts on their head. Is it a TNT or is it a tunt? Sometimes I like to call it a tunt. It might sound like a bad word, but I didn't say the bad word, therefore it doesn't matter. Also, this channel's mature anyway, so fuck it. I can say what I want. As long as it's not, you know, obvious words that should never be said. Hey, fancy. Ah, I tried to shoot you. How the hell did that missile appear behind me like that? I assume it was this guy, but it just didn't hit the target because he's too far away. Oh god, that was close. Whoa! I managed to steal a track, just about. Oh my god, guys, I'm doing so well. I'm not in first place, but oh god. I hate losing blue fire just at a time when you're like, I really need the blue fire to get over this gap. Still managed to make it, thankfully. Second? Give me a second, I was gonna say. Why was I in second for a second? If these guys in first and second place kill each other, then I can drive through the ashes and come out on top. But we shall see what happens. Probably not going to happen, but it is a possibility all the same. And turn. Whoa. Oh, again, I'm doing it again. Get stay on track, stay on track. Oh yeah, I was gonna say I can just see Dragon moving up on me and then I get shot in the ass as soon as I notice. Ah, there they are. I knew it. Well, still in the top half of the group, so I'm pretty happy about this. Just see if I can catch up with anyone. We'll find out. Find out next time on Dragon Ball Z. Immediately. Find out immediately right now. Hey, I don't know who that was, but they fell off the track. Oh, it's just 4 human players and 4 AI. Oh, in which case, no, I feel silly. That means I'm the worst human here. Fuck it. Whee! I'm going. Excuse me, AI, don't fuck up my shortcut again. How dare you? Whoa, yes, look at that. Beauty. Beauty. Yep, there was 4 humans and 4 AI. That's cool. Yeah, right, love the car. Is it my car or someone else's car? Love the car. Sweet ride, bro. Check out my whip. It's yellow and spotty. Just like my bus. Bus. Ooh. Excuse me, just purring because I'm really happy about playing my favorite game on stream. I managed to play Devil May Cry for my birthday, so you know, it's always nice to play your favorite games. My other favorite game, my top 3 games, I've not played one of them yet because it's on PS2, and I need to figure out how to get it on stream, and also to find my PS2 out because it's put away somewhere. But when I have it out, I might be able to stream that too, and it'll be great. Okay. I'm still pretty pleased that I've managed to be in like the Frozen. There you go. I managed to be in the top places for the most part during the stream, which is good. Goes to show I am actually good at this game. There are just people who are better. Hooray! Oh. So hopefully that keeps up. And like, so I had one stream when I just ended up being like in the lower like 3 places constantly. It's like I'm not doing very well today. I'm having an off day. But I do find that that was a great game indeed. Or Devil May, I was like, what game? Devil May Cry. Yes, Devil May Cry is a great game. And I was getting a bit annoyed with some parts because I haven't played this in a while. I've lost my ability to do well. I still managed to get through the whole game without dying more than once. I think it was. But yeah. But yeah, I find that after you've not played the game for a while, you end up, when you get back to it, you have like a really big like bout for like an hour of playing really, really well, like better than you did the last time you were playing it for a long time. And after the hour's up, happy hour stops basically, and you start playing worse and worse. It starts progressively going back to, this is what I used to play like. There it is. I improved for a good hour because of you know, I don't know if that's the same for anyone else, but every time I play a game like for the first time again after like ages, I tend to be really good at it for the first hour or so, and then it just starts dipping. And all players left. Well, shit. Well, shit me up. Right then, I guess I might have to add you in a second, Dragon.
Dragon.
I think that's the whole lobby's probably gone to pot now. It's gone to poop. Yep, it's gone to poop. Right, in that case, let's do this and then turn off the sound because I know that it's, as I said, I might have a thing. Okay, friends. Friends. It's friends. If it's gonna load. It's almost like I'm using the internet to do something else. I don't know what. Oh, wait. I'm streaming right now. Let's make sure I get this right. And there it is. Add you friend? Add you friend. Okay, I should have just sent you a friend request, Dragon. So hopefully that'll be good. Let me get back back in the game for a sec, just to play some play the beautiful music of the game. For now. And I'll see. And remember, you can use your devil crystals or channel points to redeem one of multiple options which can affect the stream and or force devil to do something of your choice. Indeed, I'm glad that's actually showing up this time. It keeps not showing on in my chat lately for some reason. I don't know why. I think it's just I wasn't having enough people chatting, honestly, because I was having some pretty slow streams lately, to be fair. It's just how it is sometimes. There he is. Literally just popped up. Beautiful. Dragon Lord. My dragon is back. Foxy Clear, redeem hydrate.
Oh, thank you. I'll take that hydrate.
And I'll raise you another hydrate. Right, back in the game. Ba-bam! Dragon Lord's in with me. Matchmaking. Let's go. There we go, Dragon. Now we're together forever. I hope you don't mind. You're welcome. Yes, thank you. I needed that. Like I said, it's fucking hot. Need to stay hydrated. Ah, beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. Ooh, what a choice. Thanks. That's okay. That's the right, Dragon. We end up every time. I think every time I've streamed this game, we've ended up playing it with each other every time. So might as well just add you. You know, at this point, we might as well just be friends. So then every time I play it in the future, it's like, hey, Dragon, wanna come play? Come play while I'm streaming the game. I don't know which one to do. The Oxford Station. Fuck it. That's what I'm going for. And cup of coffee. I had one of them before the stream this time. As I said, I usually say like I haven't had any coffee. I always want to have a coffee when I'm streaming, so I managed to have one before I started streaming this time. Okay, I'm not going to quit the lobby again. I'll just wait and see if something pops up this time, because then I have to invite you again. It's going to be annoying. It's just not annoying, it's just I'm putting myself out more than I should be. I'm always on if you like to join at any time. Okay, that's good to know. So I am busy a lot of the time with either this, or this. So usually I only end up playing, lately I only end up actually gaming when I'm streaming. So I'm like, I've got time to do some gaming now, therefore I might as well stream it to kill two birds with one stone, instead of like, let me do like some gaming by myself now and then try and do a stream later when I've got no time. So every time I actually play games, I'm pretty much always streaming nowadays. But you know, how it is. Life happens, and you've got things you've got to do, so you can't just you can't do everything. But the thing is, I'm one of those fucking idiots that's like, can you stop leaving the game?
I don't like that track.
No. Yeah, you're gonna have to play all of them at some point. You know, it's weird that some people only like to play one track online over and over again. It's like, why? Also, I like the fact that someone's name is Shinigami. Dragon Lord left the game? What happened? Where did you go, Dragon? I'll have to add you after the next race. Oh, wait, maybe not. Okay, let me add you again right now then. Leave, yep, and back. And friends, Dragon. Yes, you're gonna let me invite Dragon? Thank you. Bloody hope so. Thank you. Okay, back into it. Okay, here we go. Here we go. And yeah, I'm one of those people that likes to give myself way too much to do. So I'm like, oh, I've got to I've got to do housework. I got to go to work. I got to do streaming. I've got to try and do some D&D writing because I want to start playing D&D again. And I'm like, I've got so much stuff that I'm making myself, telling myself I've got to do all this, and I've got to fill it in to every bit of free time I have in a day. So I end up giving myself no time to literally just sit down and just go, oh, that's nice. It's nice to just sit back and relax. It's like, no, always doing something. Because I've not played D&D now in like what, like 2 years, and it's like I used to play it like every week for like a good like 2.5 years, and then things happen, and then like just like first group didn't stay together, so then the next group happened, and then that's didn't keep happening very frequently, and then it didn't happen at all, and then it just keeps going until eventually I ended up not playing for 2 years. Obviously then COVID hit, and obviously you could play online, but when you've never played online, you've only ever played around a table with friends, you're like, shit. I don't know how it all works, and then it's like, you know, everyone's too busy worrying about things and trying to do this and blah blah blah, and then you just end up not having time to play it, and then eventually you're like me and you go, I want to start playing it again now, therefore I'm going to make myself use my free time to do it. If it happens again, join me. I will have to, I think, if it happens again. Oh, I was watching the first episode of Exandria Unlimited last night, I assume. Very good, yeah, I still haven't watched that yet. I'll have to watch it. Exandria! Exandria! I can just imagine the characters in Critical Role saying that, to be fair. For Exandria! Oh shit, it's one of my favorite tracks. Hey, I didn't even notice. I was too busy talking about D&D.
I just want to play D&D again, man. I want to do some role-playing and stuff. Do some role-playing and some gaming with some friends. It'd be great.
As a player or a DM, I don't mind either way. I like making stories, but I also like to be in a group of crazy people killing random things and doing funny accents. Oh. It's funny when you see a lot of people actually play with this camera angle. I always prefer the original camera angle, just because I feel like you can see further ahead this way. I mean, I say I feel like it. You can see further ahead like this. Whee! Did everyone freeze, or am I just surprisingly in first place? Whoa. I think everyone froze. I'm not sure. Have fun with AI. Yep, I thought it was. I would be getting a lot more jit right now if it wasn't, if it was actual human players. I would have been shot on that first boost pad indefinitely. Yeah, I guess I'll have fun with AI. Hey guys, I'm gonna win this race. The AI never beats me. It's the humans that beat me. Oh god, I love it when they do that though, when they just start literally just driving backwards and forwards into walls because they're just fucking stupid. Here comes the AI. Whee! They really know how to race well, these guys. Okay. Oh, it's all good. It's all good indeed. I just really want to play D&D again. Watching more Critical Role makes me just want to play it more.
More and more and more.
Like either around the table with friends or online, either way I don't care, as long as I get to play the game. I'll be content. My life will have meaning once again.
Now I can play D&D. Life is now good. It's been bad for so many years.
I can't really commentate as much when it's just me. It's just I'm gonna race against the AI and I'm gonna win, because even if they weren't driving into walls, the AI is not hard to beat when you get this good at the game, to be fair. Like, if you're using blue flames to take all the shortcuts, the AI has no chance. Because they do not do that, even on the hard difficulty. They just shoot you loads. So they do. Like, we get given more weapons and we're a bit faster naturally than you are. But if you're using blue flames and using all the shortcuts, we're fucked. Yes, you are. Am I too good? Continue. Return to lobby in a few seconds. Save some new players I hadn't seen before, but very good. It's Andrew Unlimited, yeah, that's the thing. They purposely made it for with different people to have like so it's a whole break from Critical Role, I think. So they're probably gonna like keep doing that for a bit and then because they're probably preparing for the new 3rd campaign with like, you know, new characters, and Matt's got to write a new story and stuff. So like we've got to get in like sessions prepared and like, you know, battle maps and stuff, because it's a lot of fucking work. So yeah, I had to lurk for a moment. I'm back. Hey, Sleep, how's it going? Lurking is fine. I mean, how dare you leave? How dare you not talk to me non-stop? No, that's fine. Just been talking about, racing against the AI because the lobby failed, and then talking about D&D and how I want to play it again, and how I've not played it in ages, and how I really want to play it, and I really want to play it, and really want to play it. Yes. So, hang on a sec, let me just, shit, what the fuck was that? What am I doing? Okay, let me just see if I can just join Dragon a second. Okay, yep, what am I doing? What am I doing? Go back. What am I doing? Why am I being the dumb? Why am I the dumb? Dragon. Wait for it. Again, my internet is like making it go slower because I'm streaming. I'm using my internet. Wait for it. Join. Nay. Now I can join, hopefully. There it is. Jesus Christ. Got there eventually. Okay, hang on. There we go. I didn't realize that Matt wrote it until they said, didn't realize that Matt wrote what? Exandria is the name of the world that Matt created. That's why it's called Exandria Unlimited. The whole planet of Critical Role is based on... the planet is Exandria. Shit. Excuse you. Apparently I don't get to choose. Oi oi oi. Boo ba ba boo. Ba-doo, ba-doo-doo. You didn't know me that Matt actually made that up either. The whole thing about, like, you know, doing like homebrew campaigns is that the DM creates an entire world, or most of the world at least, because some DMs make an entire world and then start DMing, and then there's others who start playing with like a little bit of a world, and then they make more of the world as they continue the campaign, because they get more ideas as they go, which I think that either way works. It's just easier to have easier to know how things are going to play out if you have the world made beforehand. Yeah, we talking about D&D again? We're always talking about D&D. Again, I was just saying how I want to play D&D again, but I haven't been able to play it yet. I'm just like, I've been watching more Critical Role, so I'm just like, I just really want to play it again, but I can't right now. Got no groups to join. I've not put together my own group yet. Like, I want to put together a group. I'm trying, but everyone's understandably busy, especially at our age. Like my friends that I have asked to join a group that I'm gonna DM, especially because a couple of them are new players, even though they've never played before. It's like, hey, you want to try playing D&D? It'll be great. Like, what's it like? I'm like, well, let me just explain this. Over that way I go, watch this episode of Critical Role. You're top of my list if I do one. That's cool. What if you do DMing? Have you ever thought about DMing, Kitty? It is very fun, I think. When I did DM, like, it's a lot of fucking work and it's a lot of stress. Like, you think, I need to think of this and this, and then when like the party's always gonna decide to do something you never prepared for, and then you're just sort of like, fuck. Now the improv skills have to try and come in. It's like, if you haven't got improv skills, it's like it's about time I start sharpening some improv skills, which can be difficult. My improv is like, you know, it's moderate. I'd say it's not really good, but it's not absolutely fucking dog shit either. It's okay, but sometimes I'm like, I get flustered and I'm like, oh god, I really don't know what to do in this situation. Just roll a perception check for now, and then I will give you an answer as to what you're about to see, which I'm going to try and think of whilst you roll and do the maths. I have about 5 seconds, but it's 5 more seconds than I had before I said to do a perception check. And then you hope you come up with something that time, and then you just usually go with the first thing that pops, and you go, and then people are like either, oh cool, or they go, what? And they're like, yes, it's a giant purple chicken with green spots, and it's coming right for you. Like, but we're in like a icy tundra. I'm like, I know, crazy place this, isn't it? What the fuck?
I'll just wait for you up front.
The elusive snow chicken. No one's seen one in at least 5 centuries. You guys are really lucky to witness this thing that I just made up. Oh god. Okay, of course, Kitty, exactly. Oh, I just really enjoy role-playing, 'cause it's just so funny just to play a character. Because I like the idea of acting anyway. I mean, I've never, literally, like, never tried to do acting in my life, because I feel like I would either fuck it up or not be very good and then feel really depressed by the fact that I couldn't do it. But you don't know if you're good until someone who's good tells you you're good, you know what I mean? It's kind of hard. Same with DMing, really. If you're not good, not sure if you're a good DM unless someone's told you. And I've had like mixed reviews, so it's like, am I good or am I bad? So I think it's just like, you know, it depends on the people who are your players. Some are gonna like it, some aren't gonna like it. So it is. Thinking about it, but I'll do a pre-written. I think that's cool. Yeah, I think it would probably be a good idea to do a pre-written one as your first thing. Because the first thing I ever did, I was like, I'm going to write a campaign. And I started doing a campaign. We were 12 sessions in. And then my group were like, hey, we don't like where this is going. Can we switch up and start a new campaign? I was like, okay. Because they didn't like their characters they made, basically. So it was. It wasn't they didn't like the story. And I said, well, they didn't tell me that. It might have been they didn't like the story. But some of them didn't like the characters they made. They like would rather make something like more like fitting for me, because I don't feel like I'm really enjoying like the ranger role or whatever, or the barbarian role, like whichever they were. I can't remember what the classes were. And then it's like, okay, starting to do a new one. So okay, I'll try and start another one, because it's like you could just change character, but then it's just sort of the narrative then gets flipped completely like fucking crazy. And it's just like, well, I would just stop for here and then just say that you guys like parted ways and are living out your lives somewhere, and you can give yourself little epilogues or something like you never finished that quest, but it wasn't a big thing anyway. So you're just like, we could have saved those orphans, but we managed to not be able to do it, so the authorities came in and managed to save most of them, but unfortunately some did die. It's like, well, that might have been what happened anyway, even if they did it, so hey. Think on your feet, it is, yeah. Going, yeah, I think doing homebrew as well, obviously. Sleet the Dingus is followed. Thanks for the follow, Sleet. Do you play D&D too? Is that why you're followed? Because you like the D&D chat, or is it just because I'm just chatting shit non-stop? That's my life. I used to be really quiet when I was a kid. I used to never talk. And nowadays I can't shut up. It's all those years of not talking I need to catch up on. It's like, gotta try and get in a whole 20 years of not talking. 20 years? Somewhere around that, I guess. How old am I? No one knows. I'm 12. You can tell. You can tell by the beard and the slight wrinkles on my forehead. I simply enjoy chilling like that. That's good. I do like to chill indeed. That's the thing. I think you shouldn't get too into games. I know, like, you get some streamers who do, like, you know, they do competitive gaming, and it's just sort of like, oh, we gotta win the game, and it's like, that's fair enough if you like that sort of thing. But I've never liked the whole idea of competitive gaming. I always just sort of like relax, have fun with some friends or some strangers, like it is on Twitch, and just play games and just have a good chat about whatever comes up. Like, cause like anyone could like come in with a certain topic and go, what do you think about salsa? It's not like, you mean the dance or the food? Either way, I like both. But sort of thing. So yeah, it's just nice to talk to people, to hear different opinions on things, and also just to like some people go, hey, have you ever seen this thing? And I'm like, what is this thing you are talking about? And they go, they explain what it is, and I'm like, huh. And that's over like, that sounds interesting, I'll have to look it up and get back to you. Either that or go, yeah, not my sort of thing. Sorry if I seem rude, but no, I know that's not my kind of thing. But thanks for, you know, thinking to tell me. You come out your shell then? Yeah, pretty much. I like the way you put 4 turtles, like, you know, there's Raphael, Michelangelo, Leonardo, and Donnie. Perfect. All the turtles are here. Where's the rat, though? Where's Master Splinter? Is this track gonna go funky again, and I'm just gonna get AI again? In which case, Prehistoric Playground's get a bit janky for some reason. Huh? Box. Oh my god. Box. Floating in the air by the waterfall. What is this? Rainbow too. Hey, nice. Of course. There's the rat. Thank you, Foxy. Thank you. Have you got anything that could possibly be shredder? Like if you got like a blender or something, that would work. Is there a blender emoji? Shredder could be an emoji. A blender emoji. I mean, blenders do shred things. So literally anything. I don't use many like diverse emojis. I use the very basic ones.
See ya.
Again, it's another thing I do sleep, by the way. If you come back in more future streams, like if you're lurking or just like to chill, like you said, lurking or chatting, either way, I tend to go on tangents a lot when I'll be talking about something, and then I'll suddenly start talking about something else, and then I'll suddenly start talking about something else, and eventually I'll get to the point I don't know what the hell I'm talking about, and then I forget what I was saying in the first place. So be prepared for that. Hang on, this is AI in first place. Sorry, Dragon. Oh, okay. Who was that other person then? I am very confused. Now it says that Dragon's in first place, but there was something else in front of me before Dragon appeared. What the fuck? It's a ghost! This game is haunted. Ben drowned. Ben drowned. Anyone know that creepypasta? And now apparently I'm in first, even though I'm completely not in first. I think it's the connection's getting a bit fuzzy, honestly. I think I'm actually in third. Oh, fuck things. Oh, shit. What am I doing? Yeah. Whoa! This game is haunted. Oh my god. I'm gonna get first place, but in reality I'm not gonna get first place. So Torvotus. Sounds like some sort of like Latin spell, to be honest, whatever that means. If that's actually something in another language, then sorry, I don't understand it. Also, I just noticed that the giant like chicken Rex that comes out of the egg looks very much like Ultra from the Jimmy Neutron movie. And I only thought of that because I watched the Jimmy Neutron movie a few days ago on Netflix. So I was like, I want to watch something that's like family friendly and animated, because that's kind of what I do anyway. I prefer to watch animated things than real life things, because you can do more of animation as opposed to, you know, special effects. So it's easier to do anyway. So I watched Jimmy Neutron, but I haven't seen that in a long time. I used to love watching it as a kid. I'm old enough to say that when I actually first saw the Jimmy Neutron movie, it was on TV. I think I eventually got it on VHS, so obviously that's old. And also, I got the soundtrack for the movie on cassette tape. Not CD, cassette tape. So yeah. Try and guess how old I am from that. And also, the lobby died again. It must just be that Prehistoric Playground has a way of fucking things up for the game right now. Which is a shame, since I like the track so much, but it don't matter. Are you still here, Kitty? Are you lurking, or have you suddenly gone off to write some D&D stuff? In which case, let me know when you're ready to do a session. I'll be in there like a shot, like just hopefully on a day that I can do, like, you know, be great. Yeah, lurking. I'm playing a game myself. I see. What game are you playing? Are you playing Fall Guys again? Or Stardew Valley? Maybe even Call of Duty. Totally different, way worse game, in my opinion. Anyone who likes Call of Duty, you're allowed to like it. I just don't like it. It was 50-50, I guess, to be honest. Yeah, that's what I thought, see. It's gotta be Fall Guys or Stardew. It's like, guess what, surprise, it's neither. Okay, I'm gonna try and join Dragon again. Hang on a second. Bam, bam, bam. And I gotta mute this again because it's gonna fucking go to where are you? Wait, there you are. It's gonna go on some possibly DMCA music thing again, and I don't want that to happen because I don't want to get copyright strikes, because then I'm more likely to get kicked off of Twitch. I don't want to get kicked off of Twitch because then I can't stream. But yeah. And we're back in. Cool. We should still do either a Stardew or a Fall Guys stream together at some point, Kitty, I think, like the same, obviously streaming the same time, if we can, when we're both free. That's the thing, when we're both free to do that, we'll see. I think tomorrow I'm probably going to do more Lego Harry Potter, because I want to try and play it more before I end up having another week without the PlayStation. Whereas on Saturday I might try and do some more like multiplayer-ish games, so I might even play more CTR. I did think about doing a Jackbox stream, but I'm not sure, because like Jackbox is good and you get lots of people come in, but I just don't want people to think that I only do Jackbox, because I really don't. There's a lot of people come and go, I'm going to follow you because you play Jackbox. So I'm like, I actually don't know. It's like once a week, if that. If at all. Really, I may be able to stream for a bit Sunday morning. See, I won't be able to stream Sunday. I don't think. I can hardly ever stream on, well, every other Sunday I can stream. But the other one's always a bit iffy. I suppose in the morning I might be able to actually for a bit. Before I've got to travel. It just depends on what time in the morning it is and for how long. Because I probably have to leave here actually in the afternoon, so I could probably do a stream in the morning. It's just have to wake up and so I'm gonna be at 12. Oh, I don't be like I gotta wake up and stream because a lot of the time I'm like I could wake up and actually start streaming in the morning, but then I always just get to a point and I'm like, or I could stay in bed. And then I stay in bed and I'm like, could have streamed. Could have streamed, man. But it would be, I've never actually done like an early morning stream, but it would be funny. I'm gonna wing it. I may end up staying in bed, to be honest. That's fair. Why don't we both do bed streams at the same time? Just on the phone, just like, hey guys, I'm in bed. Don't want to play a game. How's it going? Hope you're all doing well today. Anyone want to talk about what they dreamt about last night? It's great. I've had some very weird dreams in my time. I'm sure that everyone's got like specific dreams they remember they had. Like at some point in their life, because they just stood out a lot. Like one of the ones I remember I had the most when I was like primary school age, so a long time ago. I remember at some point I was in year 4 of school, so I was like what, 7 or 8 years old. My teacher said, yeah, we're the size of Smurfs. We were the size of Smurfs? As in we, as in me and you were the size of Smurfs? Or you and just whoever you were with? Interesting. I don't think I've ever had a dream of me being shrunk, actually. That'll be a new one. Either that or I completely forgot. I might have done it at some point in life. No, I've been alive for a long time. I've slept a lot. But, yeah, in year 4, we had a thing where our teacher said, okay, today we're going to do some art. We're going to do some painting. We're like, ooh, yay, we like doing arts and crafts because we're children. We like to make a mess and do drawings and stuff. Like everyone I know, when we were at school, oh, that would be cool. That'd be cool. Imagine if we actually went to school together. That would have been so much better. So much better than the fact that we didn't go to school together. Yeah, year 4. Teacher said, okay, today we're going to do some art, and what I want you to do is I want you to all paint the last dream you remember having. So if you had a dream last night, paint what happened in your dream last night. If you didn't dream last night, then the last dream you remember having, paint that. And so it's like, okay, all the kids then like, no, we're going to do this, and a lot of the lads, a lot of the boys, like, oh, so like I remember one of them did like I was skateboarding with Tony Hawk, and I was like really good at it, and I was a pro. And Tony Hawk said I was really good, and he wanted to be my friend. There's like some lads who were playing football, and like some people that are like like superheroes, and like some of the girls that were like riding unicorns, and some of them are princesses. And then you get this weird motherfucker, as in me, and they go, teacher comes over to me and goes, What is it you're drawing then? And I'm just like, well, what happened in my dream was, and what was drawn on my like A3 piece of paper was, it might have been A4, but I was smaller back then, so it might have seemed like A3. It was like a castle with a moat around it that was filled with lava, with skeletons around the outside, and me drawn on there like poorly. Obviously, I'm a child. I was a child at the time. My drawing was not exactly peak. Well, it's like peak now, even to be fair. That was close. Coming out of the castle, there's loads of fire, and it was just a massive demon thing. And she was like, my teacher was like, so what was your dream? And so I dreamt that the devil came through a portal from hell into the real world through this castle, and I was the only person there. And he summoned all these skeletons and stuff, and I was fighting his skeletons, and I beat all of them. And then I had this dagger that I threw at the devil, and it went in his eye, and it made him blow up, and I saved the entire world. And my teacher's just like this, just. Well, that's interesting. And I'm just like, yeah, yeah, I saved the world. She's like, okay, well, very good. I'll come back to you when you're finished. I'm like, okay, miss. She just carries on. And so that was very concerning for her, I think. She's like, why the fuck is this, like, all these other lads are dreaming about being skateboarders, superheroes, footballers, and all that stuff. And the girls are like princesses and riding horses and, like, you know, like driving cars and stuff. And this lad over here is literally fighting Satan. And that's a regular occurrence. I'm like, yeah. I don't know why I dreamt of that. I don't even know how I knew who the devil was and stuff. I think it's because my dad used to watch Judgment Day with Arnold Schwarzenegger in. So, and obviously that's about the devil, isn't it? So I think that's where it came from, honestly. And we didn't. It's not like I watched it near the time. It just happened in the dream. It was crazy. So that was the sort of stuff I dreamt of as a kid. So my dreams throughout life have always been rather peculiar. They've never really been very mundane by any means. It's always been something very weird, because I do have a very vivid imagination, which is great, especially when you're trying to ignore doing schoolwork for the entire time you go to school, which I did because I just fucking hate school. So I'd just be sat there daydreaming about, look, I am a superhero and I'm doing this. The sixth day, no, the sixth day is actually the cloning one. The sixth day is the Arnie film where he has a clone of himself, which I think is one of his best ones. That's just me. Running Man, Sixth Day, Jingle All the Way. My three favourite Arnold Schwarzenegger movies, I'd say. Even though one's a Christmas movie, when you have Arnie in a Christmas movie and it's all like crazy and it's all about an action figure of a superhero, it's pretty fucking funny. And Sinbad, you know, because Sinbad's funny too. But yeah. Is it? I like them all. Yeah, I do like all of them. I think the only Arnie film that I watched that was like, well, that's crap, was like Hercules in New York, which is his first ever acting gig that I remember, and it was like, the acting is so poor. Like, there's one guy that every time he's shocked, instead of just being like, being, oh my god, like, no, like a regular person, he literally goes every time, he just does this, just goes, and just keeps that face every time he's shocked, just, and it's like, I think you're trying a bit too hard to act, mate, honestly. And obviously that was also back when Arnie had like more of a language barrier. Like he didn't speak English as fluently at the time. So there's a lot more like there's a lot more like missing words and like saying words wrong. Obviously, you can't help it if it's not your first language, is it? Your native language is kind of hard to learn. Where he can't talk very good English either. I mean, that was a good example. But yes, no, he couldn't talk couldn't speak very good English at the point. But even in his later films, you can tell there's like some like thing like he still has a bit of difficulty, because again, most people that have a don't have English as their native language, they tend to have difficulty with certain words, like sort of like how PewDiePie says, instead of saying chair, he says chair, and instead of ninja, he says ninja, and instead of asylum, he says asylum. You know, it's just the way that he says it, because his native language is Swedish. But obviously the English, like when English people go, God, it's this. Why can't you get it right? It's like, because they're not English born. You can't give people shit for not saying English words properly when they're literally from another country. That's just very disrespectful. Intolerant, I suppose, is the word I was trying to think of. But yeah, stupid phone, get to the chopper. Yes. Terminator. Not Terminator. Predator, sorry. Terminator. That's definitely wrong. I need your shoes, I need your coat, your boots, and your motorcycle. Your clothes, your boots, your motorcycle, sorry. I need your clothes, your boots, and your motorcycle.
What's wrong with Woofy? I can hear him barking.
Woofy's just fine, dear. Your step-parents are dead. No, your foster parents are dead even. Yep. Hasta la vista, baby. Anyway, let's not just go into Arnie quotes. I mean, there's many good Arnie quotes. Honestly, I just got reminded of a gift that I got shown when I was younger about Arnie. It's fucking funny. Yeah, I'll have to put it in my Discord at some point. Oh yeah, anyone else who's here, by the way, watching. In my About intro, I do have different socials that you can follow me on as well. If you want to, you don't have to, of course. Free will is the strongest thing of humans, you know. No, there are laws put in place, but people still break them. Therefore, free will of humans is the most powerful thing we have. Then yeah, you'll find that I have a Instagram that I basically never use, so that's kind of pointless. But you can still follow me anyway, just in case I do post anything in the future. I have a Discord, a YouTube, and what is my other one? Twitter. That's it. I'm forgetting what the social medias are. Someone's just blowing up everything. Trying to destroy the wall so you ain't got to jump over it. Fair enough. Also, I do like the fact that I can just continuously talk about stuff whilst playing this game and still actually do well. That just goes to show how much I've played this game. Second place, man. Fucking good. But yeah. Again, haven't got to follow any of these things, but if you want to see my VODs that are no longer on Twitch, because obviously there's a time limit on them, they're all over on YouTube. Well, some of them haven't been made public yet, but they will be made public in time as soon as I've got it all sorted and done the thumbnails and stuff. Even though my thumbnail creation, it's not exactly god tier. I say not exactly, it's not at all. I do it in Paint 3D, that's literally it. I don't know how to use Photoshop, so it's like, I just do it in Paint, it's fine. I'm not trying to make it look like spectacular, it's just so it just shows what happens in the video. But yeah, that's a thing. That's a thing that people can do.
Bleep, bleep.
But yes. Oh. Oh. How's Stardew going, kitty? How long is it you've played? Like year-wise? Or season-wise, I guess, in the game? I know that when I was playing on the PS4, I played it up to autumn, year 2. But then I stopped playing it, not because I don't like it, I just stopped playing it because I was like, oh, I got other games to play and other things to do. But I remember I played it fucking so much when I first got it, because it's just so, like, addicting. I'm in fall year 2 currently. Hey, that's exactly where I got to. Yeah, fall, yes, autumn, yes, fall as they say in America. I assume they call it fall because literally that's when everything falls, as in the leaves and the rain. All falls. Therefore, fall. And then the English call it autumn. I'm not sure what other countries call it, honestly, I don't know. Yeah, it is addicting. I play a few hours like every day. That's what I used to do. Just like, I've got to make sure that I get through at least a week on the game every day, really. Well, try to. As in just like the fact is I can get to know the characters more, and you get like collections and stuff. You can make your farm better. Like my farm doesn't look like amazing, but it's, you know, it's functional. It's functional. It's totally fine. I did like to make mayonnaise with my chicken eggs. I don't know why, because I never used to like mayonnaise when I first started playing Stardew. Funny enough, I like it now. Maybe that's why. Playing Stardew Valley so much. Void chicken. I did have a void chicken. I might have had 2 actually, but yeah, I mostly just like making regular mayonnaise. Is it void mayonnaise you make with void chicken eggs, or is it something else it makes? I forget. I've not played Stardew like properly. You know, I did a stream of it, but that was just my first time streaming it on PC, so I started all over again. So I kind of forgot what I had. Yeah, void mayo. Void mayo. I'll be careful, man. If we keep saying mayo, he will appear in the chat any second. Appear. Hey guys, did someone say mayo? Yes. How did you know? He's all-knowing and omnipotent. You know this. Don't say his name 3 times. Mayo. Mayo. Mayo! I fucking love it if he appeared. Love mayonnaise. I love mayo. And mayonnaise. I love both of those things. I love both varieties of mayo. Yeah, we really got screwed over there, Dragon, didn't we? It's kind of a shame. It's alright. We didn't lose any blue fire though because we haven't had a chance to obtain it yet. And that is the first time I've ever been electrocuted on this level. That's because someone nudged me into it. The heathen. Heathen god. I showed them how to bind her. She could not be trusted. She had no choice. Davy Jones is an amazing Disney villain. He is one of my faves. What a beautiful man. What a beautiful octopus man. Squid man? He's a bit squiddly. He's the squiddliest of squid men. Hey Dragon, I have blue fire. How's it going? I'm not sure how you don't. I'm kind of shocked, honestly, but it's okay. Oh my god, I might win this race because I have blue fire. It is continuing, so I'm flying out of the pack. Oh, fuck. Ooh. Okay, managed to maintain, sort of. Oh, shit. Well, there it goes. Now Dragon's going to catch up because I lost it and he's going to get it. There we go. And that's the way the cookie crumbles because I forgot to turn at the correct time. What a penis. Oh, no, he isn't. Okay. Oh, my God, I'm safe. How is it we both managed to not get blue fire? It just depends. If that person in third place gets it, it's entirely possible that they will still pass me because blue fire on this track is crazy. Am I gonna come first in my first online race of the stream? No way! Oh god. I mean, hello. Yes! First place! Yes!
Squiddly diddly, squiddly diddly diddly.
Indeed. He is squiddly diddly. Oh my god, a monkey! There's a monkey chat. I was gonna say, is there a monkey character in Crash Team Racing? There is, technically. Gorilla with, Rillaroo, sorry. Fixed Rillaroo. It's definitely the preferred one. I don't know why they even did that. It's like they just like taking the piss out of the people that complained about his face. It's like, you guys really did make him look fucking weird though. And like, we know he's a mutant, but no. Don't do it. I did the same as you on lap 3. Did you? Fucking hell. Hey, first place! First time. See what I mean, guys? Dragon wins like 18 and I win like 5. Or in this case, Dragon wins like 11 or 12 and I win 1. Yes, but I still won 1. If I get 1 win every stream I do Crash Team Racing, I'm happy, basically. I do wonder if actually, speaking of Davy Jones again, I keep seeing Squiddly Diddly in chat. I do wonder if they're actually ever going to make a Pirates of the Caribbean 5 based off of like a sequel of Salazar's Revenge, because they had the whole end of credits scene, didn't they, with like Davy Jones like coming into Will and Elizabeth's bedroom, and it's like he's back, like because the curse thing broke, I guess. Which would be great if he somehow comes back and it's like Davy Jones is even more evil than before because now he's pissed. Like there's pissed and then there's pissed. See what I mean? And everyone left. Everyone left because I won. Couldn't handle it. That'd be great. It would be really good, I think, but I doubt they're going to now. Especially the whole thing with Johnny Depp going on. The whole Johnny Depp Amber Heard thing. It's like, oh man. Like, you know, like people don't want to associate with people that might have done like bad things and might make them look bad. But it's like, yeah, but just for the fans' sake, why not just let the actors and actresses just do the work? Because everyone's already used to Johnny Depp being Jack Sparrow, and if you start adding new characters, everyone's gonna instantly be like, I'm not bothered about watching it though, because Jack Sparrow's not in it. You know, you can't really have Pirates of the Caribbean without Jack Sparrow at this point. That's the thing. It's just it wouldn't work. It wouldn't work as well. I mean, it would work. It just would be entirely different. Like some people would like it. It's like people like not liking the Star Wars prequels because there was no Han Solo, Luke, or Leia, because obviously, like, Luke and Leia weren't even alive at that point, and Han Solo wasn't alive for like the first episode at least. So it's like, wouldn't be the same for sure. Exactly. That's like, imagine like having a Lord of the Rings film without Gandalf. You can't do it, can you? Like, where's Ian McKellen? Ian McKellen should be in this. It's like, even if they did like they did say they might do like a prequel trilogy, didn't they? Of like the Rise of Sauron sort of thing. I thought, I'm not even sure like in the books if Gandalf is around then. But if he is, then he would be in it again. It's like, well, at least everyone's familiar with this character, obviously, and Sauron, of course, because he's the main evil bad dude. Doing a show, aren't they? Oh yeah, they did say they're going to do a Lord of the Rings show, didn't they? Ah, yeah, I forgot about that. That would be cool, though, as long as they, don't fuck it up. Sort of like, I saw they're going to do a Netflix show of, The Last of Us, aren't they? I was just like, that is an amazing idea. And they could have had Ashley Johnson play Ellie as well, I think, but obviously they want someone who's actually more Ellie's age, and it's like, yeah, it is better. And they said they're gonna get the girl who played what's her name, Mormont, Lyanna Mormont from Game of Thrones, and it's like, oh yeah, she's fucking great. She's a great actress for her age as well. It's like, wow, she should be Ellie, and then she is. So there you go. And was it they said they're gonna have Pedro Pascal as Joel? It's like also a good choice.
See ya.
Yes, please. Like, he's got the right face and the right facial hair for it. It's really good. It would be great. I'm not sure if they've changed it now or if I'm just remembering wrong or whatever, but I would be very happy with that. They did say they're not going to make it exactly like the game though, because obviously they never do they? Because otherwise it would like ruin the game for some people who've never played it. But also they want to make it different, so it's not just literally, hey, you guys played the game? Here, watch the game now. Like, what? But it'll still be good. As long as it's still got like the main, like, you know, like dramatic scenes, then it'll be fine, I think. And some nice bit of funny banter between Ellie and Joel, as there is in The Last of Us. The Last of Us games are rather depressing, aren't they, for the most part? It's like, they're really good, depressing, but that's kind of the point. There's been an apocalypse. No one's going to necessarily be happy about it. So it's like you have to really try and hunt down happiness, much like you have to try and hunt down fucking supplies for food and shelter, even. So it's like, hey, it's how it works. Okay, let's try this extreme shortcut. Yes, it worked. It worked, but I got shot, but it's fine because I still managed to get over. As long as you got blue fire, you're probably gonna make it. Shit. My bomb didn't stop it. Hey, Dragon, how goes it? I might catch up in a minute, I'm not sure. We'll see how it goes. Probably not. Excuse me. Oh my god, I've got the germs. Not really. I cough, not because I need to cough, I just need to constantly clear my throat because of asthma. I have the need to constantly clear my throat anyway. I don't actually have to, I just feel like I have to. I'm a stranger. Well, everyone has their quirks. I just have quite a few. Hey. Alley-oop. Hey. I managed to do it twice in a row. And then fall off the bridge. There you go. That's how you fuck it up. That's how you fuck it up good and proper. Hello. So don't make me shoot you because you're getting in the way. You may be at the back, but I will still shoot you because you're in my way. And so is that bottle. Hey, Dragon, I'm going to get there. I'm definitely not going to come in first because I've managed to F up twice now. So my chance of getting there has been cut short entirely. Sorry, mate. I didn't mean to screw you up when you're at the back of the pack.
Too good.
Happens. Is Christopher Lee still alive? No, Christopher Lee died a few years ago, didn't he? It was very sad to hear. It's like, oh no, because Christopher Lee managed to be in like what? He was in Star Wars and Lord of the Rings, and it's like he managed just to be in like, and The Hobbit, obviously. So it's like he managed to be in like very big franchises. Like, I think they should have had him as like a role in Harry Potter at some point as somebody, but obviously they never did. Yeah, Christopher Lee, I think he could play a role in pretty much anything because he was just such a good actor, and everyone just loves like the really wise, booming voiced old man who is just great. Like, he's in Dark Shadows, isn't he, with Johnny Depp as well, like the vampire thing. I like that. And it's when he says, "I dare you to take a long walk off a short pier." Like, yeah. Yeah, that's right. That's right, Christopher Lee. Also, Christopher Lee was in a metal band as well. I can't remember what it was called. Love that film. It's really good, isn't it? It's very interesting. Like, they're, again, quirky because of Johnny Depp being like a vampire from like what centuries past, then comes back like, what is this sorcery? Like television. Is she a woman of the night? Since when were women of the night allowed to sleep inside the mansion? Like, that's your great granddaughter or whatever. Like, I'm pretty sure I just called him her. Yep. Didn't he play the Wonka father with Johnny Depp? He did as well. Yeah, he did play Willy Wonka's father. He's been in quite. He must have been in quite a few. Well, I can't remember his name. Tim Burton films. That's the one. I was like, yeah, Tim Burton. Was he in there? Because he wasn't in Sweeney Todd, though, was he? Because like, obviously, it's nearly always Johnny Depp and Helena Bonham Carter. Because Christopher Lee did the voice of the Jabberwocky, didn't he? In the live-action Alice in Wonderland that had Johnny Depp and Helena Bonham Carter in as Mad Hatter and the Red Queen. Obviously, no, Jabberwocky dies. Obviously, he couldn't be in the second one because he's dead. So, he was a great Dracula. I bet he was. Isn't that one of his like most defining roles or something, playing Dracula? I've never actually seen him as Dracula's the thing. I've seen him in a lot of things, but not as Dracula. Yeah, but he wasn't in Sweeney Todd, which is a shame, because Sweeney Todd's one of my like top films, like one of my top 10 films, probably just because the songs are great and it's really like, you know, dark and creepy in a way. Just, you know, it's interesting to me. My like top films are all very diverse, honestly. Not seen it? Yeah, that's why he's most known for. No, yeah, I've not seen him as Dracula. Nope. To be fair, I've not seen a lot of films that most people have seen. Like, people say, like, you know, Forrest Gump's good, and I'm like, never seen Forrest Gump. They're like, you've never seen Forrest Gump? Like, nope. Like, are you ever gonna see Forrest Gump? Probably not at this point, no. I could, but I believe it's like way past the opportunity, and I don't really want to watch it because I've got lots of other things I have on my mind that I'd rather watch right now. Especially considering that most of the time I spend watching things, it's either YouTube, Twitch, or anime. Therefore, I have little time for old classic films that people want, that say I should watch, and I'm like, yeah, well, new anime's on though. It's more my thing, you know. By no means is that me saying they're not very good, I just don't want to watch them. I'd rather watch something else, you know. I mean, like, if someone ever said to me, like, hey, want to do a Harry Potter marathon? I'm like, I'll be there fucking yesterday. Well, like, you know, Lord of the Rings and Hobbit marathon, Star Wars marathon. Hunger Games, I'm probably like, I can take it or leave it. Most likely leave it at this point, because compared to others, it's like you see it, all of it, like, one or two times, you're like, I feel like I don't really ever need to watch it again. It's not good, it's not bad though, it's just not as interesting as some of the other big franchise things. I think as well with Hunger Games, that you watch the first one, it's really good, all the ones after that, they just progressively just not get worse as they go, they're just, none of them are as good as the first one. Because after you understand the concept of Hunger Games, you know, like, what happens when you see more of it, you're like, we're just recycling the same idea. Pretty much. It's like, obviously, again, not knocking the author of the books or the films. Just, again, for me, got very much a bit too samey. There's obviously differences, but it's too samey for me. Like, I want more diversity. And I suppose you could say the same about Star Wars being like, it's all about lightsaber battles and spaceship wars and stuff. Like, well, yeah, I know, but there's like loads of different planets and different characters and stuff, as opposed to the same characters doing the same thing in different places, sort of thing. You know, you might know what I mean. If not, then, you know, that's just how I think. That's the way my brain works. Even if I don't, you've never seen Forrest Gump either. Hey, it's not just me, hooray! It's all like Castaway, I've never seen Castaway, and there's other like classic films I've not seen that people always mention. I know I've not seen them, but I can't think of right now. I have seen Titanic. So no, we even have to watch Titanic in a history class when I was in school, and I remember me and my my emo friend, because we were both part of the emo crew at school. Everyone else was like either like really sad or like really gobsmacked by it, because a lot of the people in my tutor group had not ever seen it. I'm like, how the fuck have you not seen Titanic already? Again, same as people saying, have you not seen Forrest Gump? And yeah, me and my emo friend were laughing at it. We were laughing at the people like falling down like on bound the ship, and I was like, and then some of the girls say, you know, that actually happened to those people. Like, well, this is a like, you know, a depiction of an historic tragedy. This isn't exactly what happened. They didn't actually have someone on the boat going, oh yeah, then this guy fell down and smacked his head on the thing, and this woman fell in the water at this point, she was wearing these clothes. Like, no, they're making it seem like more dramatic because it's a movie. I'm sure it probably did happen, but you can't say for definite. And there's a lot of classic films I've never not seen that shot through the same as me then. It's good, I would watch them if they came out on TV maybe. Yeah. Or came on TV, sorry. If anyone said that to me about Star Wars, I think I'd have to walk away. Yeah, yeah. Star Wars is very samey. Like, no, it's fucking not. I mean, I think, like, again, like, Lord of the Rings and The Hobbit is more of a diverse sort of thing than Star Wars. Like, the different events and stuff. And, like, even the conversations in Star Wars are mostly around, like, based around the same thing, like, the dark side, the light side, the Force, the Empire, the Republic, blah blah blah. They talk about this all like democracy. They talk about that sort of stuff a lot. Whereas in like The Hobbit and Lord of the Rings, it's like there's a lot of like this and this and this and this and this and this and this. Obviously, it's always like, about like, you know, the overarching evil, but it's different facets of it, and not just Sauron the whole time. Whereas even though Star Wars is very good, it's a lot of dark side, light side, the Force sort of thing. Have you been watching The Bad Batch? I have not actually watched The Bad Batch. I've not even watched all the Clone Wars series yet. I watched most of the first season, and then I'm pretty sure then I stopped watching it because then something else new came on that I wanted to watch. I thought I'll go back to that after I've watched it. And then I never got back to it, so I've not seen Clone Wars, not seen Rebels, I've not seen the other animated series that's in between that or after that, I forget what it's called, and obviously The Bad Batch is out, I've not seen that either. So I'm not actually up to speed with all of the Star Wars lore. I'm very up to speed with the Marvel Cinematic Universe lore. I've seen everything except for Black Widow, because I can't be asked to pay for the premiere thing. I'm just going to watch it when it comes out for free.
Ew, Marvel.
Yeah, you're a DC fan, yeah. So I think you DC, so I've never liked DC. I can never get into it. I always like Marvel, but I never liked DC myself. So we're the opposites in that regard, at least. When it comes to superheroes, we have a totally different opinion. Totally opposing opinions. But everything else, like, oh yeah, exact same. Because like, you like Batman a lot, don't you? Is the thing, whereas I like mainly for Marvel Ghost Rider, but they haven't brought him out in the MCU yet, which would be interesting to see if they're going to do that in a series or a movie. I prefer a movie, because I think they should have Keanu Reeves be the new Johnny Blaze. Would be great, but we'll see how that goes. Because they're going to probably take a while until they actually add in the Marvel Knights, as they call them, like, you know, Elektra, Daredevil, Luke Cage, Iron Fist, Ghost Rider, Punisher, Moon Knight, like, properly, because they're all more about the big ones, like the Fantastic Four and the Avengers and the X-Men. The X-Men aren't even in it yet, but they will be. Fox says she likes both, that's fair. Yeah, I know more DC history than Marvel. I like to watch the films, but I'm not overly fussed when I watch them. That's fair enough. See, I'm usually telling my family, like, in the comics, in Marvel, I'm like, in the comics, this happens. Like, I told my family before, like, you know, Scarlet Witch and Quicksilver, they are actually brother and sister in the comics. But at the same time, what you don't realize is their father is Magneto from X-Men. But because of the MCU being different, and it's all like Sokovia and stuff, I'm not sure if that's actually a thing in the comics. I never really looked into Sokovia, honestly, in the comics. But I know that Magneto was their dad, and either they're going to spin that in at some point and go, oh, by the way, their father was Magneto, he didn't actually die in the accident, he survived, he's been in hiding or whatever. Or if they're just going to be like, yeah, this is Magneto, but they're going to have it so he's not their dad, because it just makes it easier for the continuity. Whee! I'm coming, Dragon Lord.
I'm coming for you.
The fact that in my channel trailer I actually mentioned that as well, Dragon, you're technically in my channel trailer because I mention you.
I'm coming for you, Dragon.
As I say. I think I was overly chuffed with myself by the channel trailer I made. I don't know why, I just liked it. I was proud of myself. Wee. Close second. Hey, close second. He will be perfect. He will be perfect. Oh yeah, Keanu Reeves, definitely. Huh? I am learning something, indeed. Yep. There you go, Magneto is Scarlet Witch and Quicksilver's dad. Crazy. Also, Winter Soldier doesn't become a hero ever in the comics, from what I've ever noticed. I might be wrong. I don't know lots and lots of lore. I just know like the basic, like classic stuff. Not even all of it. Just a lot of it, because I read a lot about it. Never actually owned any comics. I just read a lot about the comics. Honestly, I saw it. You did see it, right? That's good. Yeah, so I had to mention the whole my fight to actually try and beat Dragon in CTR, and obviously I had to add CTR because it's my favorite game, so I had to add it into the trailer. As well as obviously the baby in Resident Evil 8 and Jackbox because of Foxy's hilarious rap. Had to put in. It's like that's the biggest laugh I've had from a Madverse City rap the entire time. Like any of all the times I've done Jackbox streams. I don't know why. It's just a fact. It rhymed, but it was like trying so hard to rhyme, and it just made it sound really funny. So it was like, that's great. Yeah, he got around a lot. Magneto. I wouldn't say that he got around a lot. he had 2 kids. He had twins with a woman. That's all. So yeah, as they say in the X-Men movies, don't they? Like in the actual X-Men ones with Ian McKellen, when they bring Quicksilver into it, in like, you know, Apocalypse and the other ones that are in Days of Future Past and stuff, Quicksilver even says, "Oh, I've discovered that he's my father." And it's like, yep. It's sort of like Mystique is actually Nightcrawler's mum. Lots of people don't know that because in the movies they don't make that a thing, but Mystique is Nightcrawler's mum. That's another reason why he's blue, because his mum's blue. And I'm not sure why Beast is blue. There's for some reason they made a lot of the mutants in X-Men blue. Like Angel or Archangel is blue as well, and not just like regular skin tone. So it's like, I'm not sure the difference between the blue one and the regular skin tone one, but they make a lot of them blue for some reason. I don't know why. They just knew. I didn't know that. Yeah, exactly, because they didn't show it in the movies. They changed it to make it more, you know, convenient, because it's sort of like, if we then turn around and go, oh, Nightcrawler's got to fight against his mum, and we don't have the time to bring in like the side story of the fact that they're related to each other, sort of thing. So they don't put it in. They could, but they don't, because they know they haven't really got the time, so they don't do it. So yeah. And the fact that Wolverine's real name is James, James Howlett, is his real name. It's not Logan, because that's the name he's given when he has amnesia. So his name's actually James, which you wouldn't expect, like, Wolverine. Right, James? Right, Jim? How's it going, Jim? Wolverine.
I'll just wait for you up front.
I'm pretty sure, like, Magneto, or Eric Lenzer, his real name is, was in the concentration camps in Germany. Back with all that bad stuff's going on. Oh, sorry about that, Dragon. That was really quite mean, but I didn't even think it was going to hit you. I wanted to try it because I was curious. Again, I say I'm sorry, but at the same time, obviously, I'm glad that I'm not in the position I was in. Hey, buddy. Unfortunately, you got hit by the Zappy Zap, but I'm happy that I didn't. See ya. I love this track because it's mostly purple, my favorite color, and also it's just fun to bounce around on. I usually mess up on the last turn here, like this bit, but you know, well, good. Doesn't mean I hate it. It just means I usually like I'm gonna mess up now, and then I do. Hey, I managed to keep the fire though. Hey, it's all good. Maybe the messing up isn't gonna happen after all. See if I stay ahead. I'm not sure if I will, but as long as I keep my fire, as long as I stay fire, yo, I might actually stay ahead. Also depends on how much you guys are gonna shoot each other in second and third place. If you guys want to keep fighting, that'd be great though, because then it makes it easier for me to stay in front because you guys are stopping each other from getting closer to me. Thanks. I gotta make sure I don't F up that ramp bit. Ooh, there goes the fire. Someone used the mighty clock. I managed to not go off the edge there, which is good. Nice, good to know. Fair enough trying to get over the ramp there as well, Dragon, whilst you're clocked. It never works, I find. Unless you weren't clocked, in which case, lucky, but unlucky that you didn't make it. Ah! Fire! Here we go. Okay, here we go. Yahoo! I'm gonna win. Oh god. I was cutting a bit close there. I didn't like that one too much at all, honestly. Oh no, the guy in second place is gaining on me. I'm going to lose my lead. I'm going to lose my lead. I hope I don't lose my lead, but I feel like I'm gonna. Because they're very good if they manage to catch up with me that quick. And try and bomb them. I don't know where they are, but I'll try and bomb them anyway. Shit. I actually managed to stop his missile with a bomb. Yes! Victory! My aim is precise. Unlike Bullseye from Daredevil, another Marvel film. Speaking about it, guess what? Shield gets sucked on. But not in a good way. That was very fortunate item placement, but you might have one more missile left, which I will then be fucked by in a matter of seconds. Shit. Yep, I fucked it. I lost the, Yep, lost it. Totally lost it. Okay. Good go. Try and get in the second at least. Almost made it, but you passed at the end. Duh, bitch. That's fine. Oh, gone. Very close to get past me at the end as well there, Dragon Lord. Jeez. Anyway, yeah. Who was Nightcrawler's father then? I don't know. No one important, I believe. It's just like, you know, his father is just like some guy. Someone Wagner, I guess. I don't actually remember. I just know that the big thing was Raven, or Mystique was Kurt's mum. Because even though they even did it in the animated series as well, like the old animated series, like what was it called? The one I used to watch. It wasn't the original X-Men series. It was like the one they made after that. I can't remember what it was, but they had like a whole thing about like Nightcrawler trying to find his mum. Like she's on the bad side, but she's like doesn't want to hurt him, and he wants to find her to be like, but you're my mother. Please tell me. Like blah 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 blah. She's like, I can't. And she's like, you have to follow me. And then something about her actually turning into a bird. And you're like, how the fuck did she turn into a bird? I thought she could just shapeshift into other people. How the fuck did she turn into a bird? Yeah, I don't know. Either that, or I might just be remembering that there was a raven nearby that, you know, was like, you know, to signify that she had been there because her name's Raven. So, you know. Let me just use the old Google a sec, actually. Nightcrawlers. Nightcrawler's father was Azazel. Who was the red teleporting devil dude. First thing Mr. Butt says. Ooh, tank top. Hot. You're right. I am hot. Hey, sorry, am I hot? I am actually, as a fan there, because I'm very hot. Literally, but in the sense of attractiveness. Thank you. Thank you very much for that. I do like compliments, I accept them all. You're gonna You can see me tattoos on my big strong arms. Big strong arms. They're okay. They used to be stronger. They're wearing away with age. Oh, I'll be 50 soon. God, no, I'm not that old. I don't know how old I look. So it's funny because if I ask like someone who's younger than me, like someone who's in their like late teens, I'm like, how old do you think I look? They're like, you look like you're like. They're like, you look like you're like 30 something, and I'm like, thanks. But then, you ask the older people, like the old folks, and they're like, oh, you look like you're like 18, 19. I'm like, hey, thank you. And Mr. Butt, thanks for that. Hydrate, Jang. Do you want me to hydrate? Just. Thanks for that. I appreciate the hydration. Age is just a number, it is. I get ID'd for Monster. Don't you have to be 16 to get Monsters? They think you're younger than 16 years old. To be fair, I think you've aged a lot better than me, Kitty, honestly. I'm definitely starting to look more my age. Especially because now I've actually got more prominent wrinkles forming on my forehead, and it's probably because of all the eyebrow movement I do. Why am I stuck on a turtle's fucking head? Anyway, excuse me. But yeah, you've definitely aged better than me. Especially considering you're like, what, a little bit older than me, I think? Like, by like a few months or something like that? But hey. You're doing well. You wear it well. Oh. Yep. I thought I was younger. When's your birthday? When's your birthday? Let me know. Jan 93. Yeah, you're older than me. You're 6 months older than me. Because my birthday's in July. Oh my god, old lady. Yeah, no, I'm not older than you. I was one of the youngest. Of the people in our group that were our age, I was literally the youngest one, I think. I believe. Except for maybe Zach. Zach was younger than me. So was Stacy, actually. Zach and Stacy were both younger than me. Not Gavin and Stacy, Zach and Stacy. They were younger than me, but everyone else is older than me. Yeah. That's what it was. Because Stacey's birthday was the day after mine, and Zach's was the end of August. Actually, so Sam's. Sam's younger than me. And Jolie. Okay, I'm not the youngest. I'm not the youngest, actually. I was one of the younger ones, shall we say. Crazy. We had a very big group, didn't we? It was like a group of like 30 or 40 people. You can imagine why people would get annoyed when we just see the massive like posse of people we have walking around. Crazy. There are people who don't actually know who I am in real life, just like, what are these names? It's just like, you don't need to know. They are just names, as far as you're aware. Yeah, nope. I am younger. I'm younger, but I definitely look older. And I'm taller. So I definitely look older. It's funny, actually, my girlfriend is younger than me. She's like 3 years younger than me. Taller isn't difficult, yeah. That is true. But still, you weren't the shortest. So hey. You were like somewhere in the middle, I think. Well, I think all the guys were taller than you, but most of the girls were. No, yeah, most of the girls were taller than you as well. Shit. Okay. Anyway, I've been up for 12 hours, so I'm gonna go nap. That's fair enough, Mr. But I'm glad you came in to see me looking hot in a tank top and also letting me hydrate. I hope you enjoyed that. Feel free to clip that if you want to keep watching that in the future. Thanks for that hydration. I do love a bit of a hydration in the evening. You said you had no friends, but that's a lot of... Oh, no, I said when in primary school I had no friends. In secondary school I had a lot of friends, eventually. In primary school I had, like, no friends. There was, like, 3 or 4 smaller. How dare you? That's true. I know, yeah, that's what I mean, 3 or 4, but since most of the girls were still taller, that's why I say most of us were taller. Like 3 or 4 being 3 or 4 shorter than you is definitely a lot less than 36 being taller. You know what I mean? So it's like, hey. Whereas I was, out of all the blokes, all the lads, I was actually one of the shorter ones as well, which is funny. I was taller than nearly all the girls except for one, I think, but I was shorter than nearly all the guys, except for a few exceptions. So yeah, that's how that works. Oh yeah, but yeah, I was saying my partner's 3 years younger than me, and we were gonna have, I said to her, like, have like a little personal party, just like at your house, we'll just like get some beer ponging, get some drinks, music, and just like have like a party, like just to ourselves, just like a romantic sort of thing that I had in mind, because I'm a hopeless romantic at heart, really. And she was like, huh, well, I don't usually get ID'd. And I'm like, okay, well, neither do I. And no, sorry, she says, I usually get ID'd. And I'm like, hey, neither do I. And she's like, yeah, well, you're older than me. I'm like, yeah, I know, but, you know, even though I've got, like, loads of tattoos as well, they still think, I'm not sure if you're over 25, though. And I'm like, fair enough, I might not be over 25, sort of thing, you know. But am I over 18? That's the thing. If I don't look like I'm over 18, that's when they really want to ask, innit? And then so we went and got the drink, and guess what happened? She got ID'd, but I didn't. No, I got ID'd, sorry, but she didn't. So they thought I was the young one, and that she was the older one. It's like, I'm 3 years older than you. That's hilarious. Very funny to me. So she's like, huh, you're older than me, they're gonna get ID, you're not gonna ID me, and it was the exact opposite. Take that, that's what you get for calling me old. Like, I'm not that old. Not really. I've definitely aged better than I expected to, but I'm definitely starting to show off the age more. I've actually got, you can't ever see it on stream because obviously the camera quality is not like, you know, it's good, but it's not like, you know, professional camera. But I've got quite a lot of white hairs on the sides of my head. Not grey hairs, straight white, like shop white, snow white. And I love it. My girlfriend does as well. She's like, it's really cool. I'm like, I know. Sort of like a happy skunk. In a way, I guess. Hopefully less smelly. But yeah. Because I started getting white hairs when I turned like 18. And I was like, hey, early onset grayness. But straight to white. We don't get grays on this head. No, no, no. Yeah, I don't think I've ever seen a grey hair on my head at all. I've only ever seen white and brown. Obviously my hair is brown, but I've never seen grey. Crazy. That's good then. People. That's good then. And mayo? Why did you scream mayo? Do you want mayonnaise? Or is mayo here? Is mayo here? No, mayo's not here. Did you think Mayo is here? Because he's not. If we keep saying his name, he may be summoned again. We don't know. We'll have to find out, won't we? He's tall though, yeah, definitely. Definitely taller than me. It got to the point where I stopped growing, and Mayo didn't stop growing, and I was just like, "Hi, friend. How's it going?" How does it feel to be a tree? Hey. Definitely. Because I'm actually, for anyone who's watching who doesn't know me personally, I'm 5'10". I used to think a lot of the time when I was like in my teens, I was like, oh, I'm 6 foot, because I was like, I feel like I'm like 6 foot tall. Then I had to get measured like for my height for some asthma thing at the doctors, and that we have to do your height. I was like, what's that got to do with my breathing? Like, oh, it's just like, part of the thing. I was like, yeah, and And then they're like, oh, okay, you're 5'10". I was like, 5'10"? I was like, well, I thought I was 6 foot. Like, no, you're 5'10". I was like, well, at least now I know the truth. Like, it's not really like, you know, detrimental to my mental well-being that I'm less than 6 foot. I just thought I was. And they said 5'10". I was like, hey, I'm happy with that number. Better than 5'1". Hey. I know I've done Tiny Temple Litron Avenue and Spyro Circuits in it. Oh, should I? Yeah, let's try and do Spyro Circuit just for something different. Spyro fans unite. Me feel small. Me feel small. Yeah. Yes. From a 5'1", nothing. I would just rather be 5'10", because then I can reach things easier. Also, you missed a question mark. Grammar Nazi. The funny thing is, I failed English in school because I didn't attend my retake of the exam because that was when I first discovered I had asthma, I believe. Couldn't breathe at all, so I had to stay home to try and keep my breathing going. And then my English teacher said, why didn't you come to the retake? It was, you know, you've now lost your grade entirely, so you're going to fail just because you've missed a retake instead of getting what would have been a C. I'm like, hey, I was dying, bro. And he was like, oh, you were dying, really? Oh, you were dying. That's how bad it was it? That's how bad it was. Like, well, what was happening? I said, well, I was laying in bed, unable to breathe for about a week. And he was like, oh. I was like, yeah, dying. I felt like I was dying, okay? So you can sod off. That teacher's always an arse anyway. Like, he was very, like, to the point, and he was good at teaching, but he just, sometimes his, method's a bit unconventional, a bit more so to, like, I will just either scream at the kids or bully them into learning because they won't listen to me unless I instill major fear into their whole being, which is what he did with many kids, as far as I'm aware. And it's like, well, I guess that's why lots of people failed. They were too busy worrying about what he was going to say that they then got so worked up about doing the work that they end up burning themselves out and failing anyway. It's funny though, I think that is the case for a lot of kids in schools, that they end up failing subjects because they just had really poor teachers. And it just sort of like, the school needs better teachers, man. As far as I'm aware, the secondary school I went to is gone even further downhill since I left years ago, so I feel bad for the kids going there now. They also have to deal with the whole COVID thing as well, so they've had a bad fucking time. Also, my eye is crying for some reason. Weird. Right, Dragon, I'm not sure how the hell I'm catching up with you, but I am, sort of. So I feel like I've got something in my eye, like sand or something, but there's nothing in there, so this just must be part of the post-hay fever day thing. I've just got some pollen that suddenly decided to go, oh, by the way, I'm here. Like, thanks, Sue. Thanks for that. I enjoy it when you appear in my eye when I'm trying to race. You asshole. Hey, Dragon. I'm here. I'm still here. Ugh.
You'll like this one.
Oh, you've got another shield. Nice. Our shields bashed together, and it caused friction, which caused an explosion, which caused us to lose them. And then you had a backup, and I had a nitro crate, which does fuck all. Does fuck all from people ahead of you, anyway. Yeah, I lost me, shit. Yeah, I did lose my shit. I lost my shit for a second, and exactly what happened. That was not actually what I intended to say, but it's actually more accurate than I thought it was going to be. I lost my shit. So would I. I said about the bad teachers, like I said about my rant about my German teacher in one of my Harry Potter streams. What a horrible woman she was. Oh my god. She was probably my teacher. She was probably the same age I am now when she started teaching me, and I was like, wow, what a fucking bitch. Right, there you go, put my eyebrows up. There are the wrinkles. There they are. I'm definitely getting older now. But I'm embracing it. Many people my age are like, oh my god, I'm so old. Like, you're not old. You're really not old. Wait till we get to our 50s, then we can start complaining about feeling old. Like, really? Hopefully we all make it to our 50s. Also, no one's given me a hydrate, but I'll give it to myself. Because my throat is dry. It's dry as the Gobi Desert. The Gobi Desert. Oh. But anyway. Dungeons and Dragons. Still thinking about it. Still want to play it. Oh, God. Or any other topics anyone wants to talk about. Throw them out there. Ask my opinion. To be fair, isn't that one of my redeem things? Ask for advice. Ask for advice is yeah. Yep. To be fair, ask my opinion shouldn't even be a redeem. It should just be just ask me, and I will tell you what my opinion is. That's all. That's all I need. I'm not going to demand that people use their saved up channel points to ask if I like Beavis and Butthead or something. By the way, freebie, I don't like Beavis and Butthead. It's terrible, in my opinion. Anyone else who likes it, you're allowed to like it, but I think it's terrible. One of my ex-girlfriends used to be like, "It's really great, we should watch it." And then she put it on, I'd just be sat like, just like this, just. I would literally rather be jumping off a bridge right now than watching this. Yeah. Dark, but still. That was really, really bad. To me. Ugh. Classic, was it 90s? A classic 90s cartoon for people, apparently. Beloved characters from the 90s. Well, were they? If they were, then really must have been hard up for TV back then, honestly. I mean, I used to only watch the kids' programs in the 90s, because I was a kid. I was a 90s. You know, like people say, like, you know, complain about people saying they were a 90s kid when they were born in, like, 98 or 99. And it's like, well, yeah, technically you weren't a 90s kid because you're not going to remember any of it. So you can only really say you're a 90s kid if you were born in, like, at the latest, like, 96, I suppose, because at least you were, like, 3 years old, nearly 4, just before the millennium. Otherwise, everyone else is like, you're not a 90s kid. You don't remember any of it. You don't know the struggles. Remember Bananas and Pajamas? I bet you fucking don't. Remember CITV? I bet you fucking don't. Bet you never even heard of CITV. Remember Jungle Run on CITV? Fuck yeah. That was one of the best shows you could watch as a kid. And most kids wanted to be on that show because you actually could be on the show if you applied. I like the idea of being on the show, but not if it was on TV. Because I was a very shy child. So, I don't want millions and millions of people to watch me running around in make-believe jungle trying to collect golden monkeys. Honestly. As fun as it would be, I don't want millions of people to watch me do it. I know it's not live, but still, don't want that to happen. Because then I would just be embarrassed. Sort of like when they say, we're going to have to do a play. After you had like a year 4 play of your year group's got to do a play, like doing the story of Robin Hood. And it's like, yay. And it's like, it's compulsory. Yay. All the kids have to stand in front of loads of people, like all parents. To be fair, parents or friends or guardians of the kids. And it's like, surely we should have had the choice to say if we wanted to do it or not. I know it's obviously to help, like, help build confidence and social skills, I suppose, but not for a kid who's literally afraid to talk to anyone outside of their house. Like, I can talk to my siblings and I can talk to my parents and any animals that are in the house, but everyone outside, I'm going to run away. Poor children. Poor me. Fucking Jungle Run. Loved it, exactly. Jungle Run was peak television in the 90s. It was absolutely phenomenal. And like, was it SMTV as well? SMTV with Cat Dealey, Ant and Dec. Was that Ant and Dec? Who was Ant and Dec? Wasn't it Cat Dealey and Ant and Dec on SMTV? Oh, it was like, it's 3 people regardless, but either way, that was great. Hey, second place again. Went to see the Blair Witch film, that 2 hours I won't get back. Fair enough. Never seen any Blair Witch film, but again, it's not really something I would have watched as a kid, and also nowadays I'm just like, doesn't interest me. Like, again, like, I don't really watch many horror films, not because I'm scared of them, just because I think most of them are boring. There's not really a lot of interesting stories, it's just like the scare factor, isn't it? It's like, the thing's scary, and I'm like, it's not, though. Like, I don't get scared by things. Like, for anyone who actually saw my Resident Evil 8 playthrough on Twitch, even the scary things in that wasn't really me scared by. Like, I was made to jump sometimes by loud noises because, you know, everyone just naturally was like, "Ooh, what the fuck is that noise?" sort of thing. But nothing that ever genuinely made me feel scared. Like, obviously it's sort of like tense when you have to try and run away from certain enemies, but it's not like actually scary. Like Lady Domitresque, not actually scary, just imposing. You know, like, you know, if I stay too close to her, she's gonna kill me. But it's not like, oh my god, she's so scary looking. But even the baby thing was like, that's pretty creepy and very unnerving, but not scared of it. Obviously, if you saw her in real life, you fucking would be. But in a video game, it didn't scare me. I know it definitely scared some of the streamers I watched playing it, and it was hilarious to watch them react to it. But for me, not so much. It was very creepy. It was very creepy. It was very the whole dollhouse section of the whole dollhouse section of Resident Evil 8 was one of the best horror experiences I've had in a game. Still wasn't that scary, but it really made you feel like, you know, helpless. You know, like, the only thing I can do is run, which is the best thing to do in horror games. So if you have survival horror, it's like, that's when it's like, you know, you have to try and fight off the horrors. Which then, as soon as they give you a gun in a horror game, you're like, I'm suddenly 100 times less worried than I would have been if I didn't have a gun. Because when you have a game like Outlast or something, or like PT, the demo, or other games like that, when they don't give you a weapon, it's a lot scarier to think that you can't actually save yourself in any way. You just have to either hide or run, and if you don't hide or don't run well enough, you're dead. So that's more tense and scary. But still, most of the time, for me at least, it's not like, oh, I'm actually scared. I'm like, stay away or I'm gonna die. And then when you get caught, you're like, I'm dead. Fuck. It's just, then you get some people literally going, like screaming on stream, and it's like, you right, mate? It's not that bad, is it? I know that actually, of all the games I played, Until Dawn was that's the one that made me jump the most, because it was a bunch of like cheap jump scares. It wasn't actually scary, but it made me jump a lot because of the sudden thing. It's like, oh, you bitch, you bitch. So I enjoyed that because it just kept getting me. It wasn't scary at all, but it kept getting me, which is funny. Same with like Man of Medan, or what's the one after Little Hope. Not scary, but you know, they had parts that make you jump. So those games like, okay. Oh shit. I'm gonna fall. There we go. How unfortunate that was. Right at the end of the bounce. Yeah, not really scary, but they were still fun to play for the experience. Like, I wouldn't mind playing through Until Dawn again, but I think out of all the games made by the developer, I think Until Dawn's the best one. Oh shit.
You like this one?
I just preferred it. Like, the characters were better, the story was better, the setting was better, whereas Man of Medan and Little Hope especially weren't as good. I think they get worse. The games get worse like as they go. The next one after Little Hope is probably going to be really quite boring. Like, it'll be like, again, it'll be experience, but we get to the end of it and go, I feel like I wouldn't miss much if I never played it, sort of thing. But we'll see. But, of all games I've ever played, the only games that ever made me feel scared genuinely, were probably, well, there's, oh, what's it, oh, weird, because one of them I never played again after one part. I don't even know why it freaked me out so much. I can't remember what it's called. It's like a Korean horror game called, I think it's something like Labyrinth, like a labyrinth for like something, a place called School or something like that. I can't remember what it was called. For that one, for some reason that really shit me up. I think it's just the fact that like the graphics are weird and you just have that janitor guy just chasing you non-stop. So that's probably one I could play on stream sometime just so people can actually genuinely see me looking properly unnerved. I don't know why it freaked me out so much. It just did, especially when you suddenly have a thing going, you're being attacked by something, and like, but I can't see what's attacking me. Now I'm concerned. It's a ghost that I can't see that's attacking me. Sort of like the Fatal Frame games, I guess, which I've never played. But yeah, there's that one. The first time I played Resident Evil 2 remakes, I never played the original Resident Evil. I actually, after the whole like Mr. X first appeared, like it didn't scare me for like when he appeared. But at some point I remember running down a corridor thinking he was at the other side of the police station, then he's just there, just appeared in front of me. I was like, what the fuck? Like, and then I actually had to stop playing the game for an hour because I got so like worked up. I had to stop playing. Again, it's not really scary like Resident Evil, especially not like Mr. X, just a very big grey-faced, like grey-skinned dude. But it's just because he just was relentlessly hunting you non-stop, and I wasn't used to that sort of thing, especially when it just throws it in. I didn't even know anything about Resident Evil 2. That shit me up. But the thing that got me the worst was PT, definitely. That was very creepy, very scary. The noises you hear, the actual movement of the ghost woman, it was just like, I played that demo twice as well. I did it first on my own, played it second time with a friend, and the second time was scarier with someone there. It made no sense. Have you ever played Amnesia? I think I spelled it right. You did spell it right, but I've never played Amnesia, no. I played Slenderman. I played Slenderman The Arrival, and that was kind of daunting, but it wasn't really scary because, again, like, you know, when you just see this guy who just sort of like does this slight walking towards you, like, okay, he's not really like moving in a really scary way, he just looks kind of scary. Like, Slenderman is a scary character, like, for definite, but it didn't actually scare me playing the game that much. It was just more like, oh, for fuck's sake, where is he now? Where the fuck is he now? I played that game. Which game was that, Dragon? Resident Evil or a different one? I said a few games. Again, I'm talking and not answering chat, so I do this a lot. Sorry. But if I stop, I lose my train of thought. So I have to keep saying what I'm saying and then read the chat afterwards, and they go, "Oh, which part were you referring to?" Yeah, I think the Amnesia games would probably be the same for me as like Resident Evil 2. Would just be like, no, I'm being chased by a thing. Like, I'd probably like, you know, jump. I wouldn't actually be genuinely scared by it. I would just be like, okay, yeah, the enemies in that are weird looking, but yeah, it doesn't really bother me. Like, I would like to actually find a game that genuinely makes me go like, I need to turn this off. I need to turn this off. I can't keep playing. Like, I remember I have for the first 5 Nights at Freddy's game, and I played the first 3 nights of it, and then after I got to the 4th night, I stopped because I was like, I feel like, because that, actually, to be fair, 5 Nights at Freddy, the amount of tension you get from not knowing if something's going to just go bah suddenly really shits you up. So I suppose 5 Nights at Freddy's is actually genuinely scary as well, if you're playing it on your own. Yeah, the school game. Oh, that's cool. So I literally never got past the intro because for some reason I got so freaked out by like the janitor guy or whatever it was, I think it was. So I was just like, nope, can't play it. After I paid for the game and everything, because I remember I saw like a YouTuber play it, and I thought, oh, I'd like to play for that whole game. Like, I don't want to see any spoilers. I'd like to play for that whole game just to see what it's like. Oh shit. And there you go. Sorry. My TV was going to turn itself off unless I pressed the bloody remote button. I forgot to do it, so fuck. I don't want it to go off, so I've just stopped myself racing well for a second, but it's better I can see the track in the game. Maybe not. Otherwise I definitely won't do very well. Yeah, that game, I don't know why it got me so worked up. It was just like I said, not being able to see the thing that was attacking me, and then the janitor also coming to attack me. I was just like, what's going on? Oh, actually, that's a point. The Spirit Hunter games, I don't know how the hell I forgot them, because they're like, of all the games I played, it's one of the series I really like a lot, being like in a visual novel, anime-style horror game. Really fucking cool, really creepy. Played all of it on YouTube actually. Still not uploaded all the videos because I never got around to editing and finishing the last videos I recorded. I will probably do it at some point. I say that, but I still haven't. But yeah, Deathmark and NG, and eventually the third game when it's been finished, when the development's finished. They were very good, rather cryptic, and even though it's just like still pictures most of the time, really also got me very unnerved and very like, because I played it originally, obviously not on stream or on YouTube. I played them on my own in my room in the dark, when all you hear is just the loud noises, the creepy music, and the fucking ghost voices just whispering in your ears, and you're like, I don't like this. And it's like, but the fact I don't like this makes me like the game. It's actually scaring me. I don't know how the hell I forgot about the Spirit Hunter games. But yeah, they're some of the best ones, because they made me feel scared a lot, to be fair. Even though it was a visual novel, they had some weird animations in it, but mostly it's just still pictures, but it really messes with you. I do want to play NG on stream as well at some point, because because it's really going to it's gonna be fun to play for that again, and to share the experience of other people whilst also genuinely being scared again, because I've forgotten what happened because I've not played it in ages. So yeah. Hi there, nice to meet you. Hello there, Lord of Villains. I thought I turned right then whilst I was reading chat. Apparently, I did not. Lord of Villains at 94. How are you doing? Nice to meet you as well. Welcome to the stream. Hi, I'm Devil. That's not my real name, but you can call me that if you like. Devil Dry Eyes, clearly, it's the name of the channel. People call me Devil or Dry Eyes, or just, you know, that guy, that British guy. I've also been called Posh Twat before, even though I'm definitely not posh. And that was by one person, but that's the only other thing I can think that anyone's ever called me besides Devil or Dry Eyes, or, you know, the whole thing. I don't know. Don't listen, Devil is his real name. You ain't got to tell anyone though. I legally had it changed. No, I didn't. My parents actually called me Devil as a kid. My name is legitimately Devil. My parents are cool like that. Like, here, we're gonna call our kid Devil. He's gonna have fun growing up. My main is Cortex of Christian Racing. That's cool. I played this Cortex last one. Hang on, let me just start that again, and I will speak English. I played Cortex. I played as Cortex a lot when I started playing this version of Crash Team Racing at the beginning, as well as Dingo Doll, and then I progressed into mainly Coco. Definitely mainly Coco for a long time, and then obviously more characters came. It was like Coco, then it was Amy and Liz, then it was Yaya. And Ripperoo, because Ripper is my favorite Crash character, and Zam as well at some point, which I never expected to get into Zam that much. And what characters are there? Speaking of, where's Zam? Let's get the Devil Mobile going. Let's do it. Let's do the Devil Mobile. Da-da-da-da. Gotta get the Devil Mobile. Here it comes. Where's the magma? Molten magma. Red lava rock. There you go, Devil Mobile. If only it was purple like my actual channel thing. But it's not. That's a shame. My backup main is Oxa, that's fair enough. So my mains are usually, nowadays, it's usually Yaya, Amy, and Ripperoo. I go between the three of them, but I mostly play as Yaya because I have a thing for pandas in real life. And so when they put Yaya Panda in, even though I never played the game that she was from originally on the mobile Crash Nitro Kart 2 game, I was like, hell yeah, I want to play as a panda. And for Oxa, I do like playing as Oxa as well when I feel like in the mood to play as him, and I always use the Metalhead's skin because I like metal music. And the fact he looks like, you know, he's supposed to look like Gene Simmons or just someone from Kiss, I guess. Even though I never really listen to Kiss, everyone knows who they are because of the face paint. At least, I would say. Yes, I remember actually like thinking the Devil Dryos thing. I've had a lot of people say that's a very peculiar name. I'm like, I know, but no one else came up with it. And there's a reason behind it. My online persona for a long time has been Devil something, and Dry Eyes being the fact that I've played games so much in my life, my eyes always feel dry, and because they always feel dry anyway, and because I nearly never cry, so it's like literally my eyes are always dry. So it's like, hey, put them together, it makes this. It's different. I was like, well, I need to come up with a name for Twitch. What should it be? I don't know, random shit. And that's it. Yeah, it's just you. It is. I just need to get more emotes made, because then people might be more likely to actually subscribe to them, because like, hey, you actually get something more than one emote. Also, I need to make more bits ones, because otherwise you should have another emote, Foxy, because you've given over 1,000 bits since I began streaming, so you should have another emote. So you're owed one, really. I figured it was a play on Devil May Cry. It was actually, because my PSN used to be Devils Never Cry, which is the name of the main song, the theme song of Devil May Cry 3. So it was always Devil, so everyone called me Devil for short. So it was partly because of Devil May Cry. The dry eyes thing is literally just because I have dry eyes all the time. Also, I have a thing for eyes. Like I used to like go around school, like when I was in secondary school, and just take pictures of people's eyes. Like I'd ask the permission first. Like, can I take a picture of your eye? Just, and I had a collection of like all my friends' eyes in like an album. I'd be like, look at like how different and how unique eyes are. Like the eyes are like really beautiful part of the human body. And just having like a collection of like this person's got green eyes, this one's got blue eyes, brown eyes, grey eyes, sort of things. Like what? It's just really interesting to see like the different kind of eyes. So there's quite a few more reasons as to why I chose my name for Twitch besides just what I normally say, but you know, and obviously that's another reason why I decided to have eyes as my loyalty badges on the channel again, because eyes are very beautiful. Eyes are the window to the soul and all that stuff. So obviously you would have an eye on yours actually, Kitty. Obviously you have the first thing because you're one of the founders, one of the founder subscribers, one of the first people that ever subscribed. So you get the first badge as well as the eyes. So you have the choice between the two. Whereas Foxy wanted to keep the eye, so Foxy has the eye. And there you go. So yeah. Whereas Dom also has the founder thing actually, I believe. I've only got 3 subs in there. I did have 5, but a couple of people have them 3 subs as of yet. If they even want to again, that's up to them. Let's see how well I do. Okay, I've definitely got to the point now, and I'm focusing more on talking than I'm actually racing. And yeah, it's good, like I said, that I can just play the game and not really have to think about it, because I played it so much that I can just bomb around tracks whilst talking complete nonsense. It's definitely like one of the games I'm better at of all the games that ever existed. Everyone's got their main thing, yo. I was gonna say I'm doing really well actually, like I'm staying ahead of the pack, and I just realised it's because the lobby's fucked up. That's it. Ah man, what a big old suck. No one laughs at my jokes more than I. Shit out my nose. That would be horrible. Oh, hello, thanks. I have my alerts turned up too loud, so sometimes they make me jump like that. It's fucking funny. Thanks for the follow, Lord of Films, anyway. I appreciate that very much. I'm glad you enjoy watching it. If it's for the gameplay, or if it's for just me talking shit and just being, you know, me, or both, I appreciate it regardless. Hopefully, I will see you again in future streams. If you want to see what other things I stream, you can either ask, and I will tell you, or you can obviously see the things I've previously streamed lately. Like I've usually stream Genshin a fair bit, Genshin Impact, like Crash Team Racing whenever I can, Jackbox streams sometimes. Recently been playing Lego Harry Potter because I really want to play Harry Potter after going to that Warner Studios a while back. Like a Harry Potter game, and I was like, oh no, I'll get a Lego one. And yeah, I play lots of things really. I want to play more horror stuff as well because it's fun. Yeah. What's your favourite stage in CJ? My favourite stage, or track, whatever you want to call it, people call it either or, is, as I said earlier on in the show, so you weren't here, but I said it was it's Engine Labs, I think, because it's the one I seem to just have the most fun with and have like more of a recurring success with. Like actually like doing the turns well, and obviously it's from the original CTR as well, so obviously those tracks have more of a more favor in my head than the ones from Nitro Kart, or the newer ones are added in the game. Even though I did play Nitro Kart a lot as well, I still always thought that CTR was way better, and CTR was always my favorite game. So when they eventually brought out a remake, I was like, guess what my new favorite game is gonna be? It's gonna be the remake. It's gonna be the original with more tracks and characters and online. That's exactly what it is. Amazing. For me, it's Cortex Castle. That's cool. Also a classic game. I do like Cortex Castle a lot. Like it can be like a bit annoying at times. Matchmaking with like the tighter turns, but it's very good. It's still very fun. I'm not sure how much longer I'm going to go. I did say I was going to stop at like 11:30, and it's already nearly midnight. I've just been having too much fun talking. This is basically talking whilst people listen to me.
You guys want to hear me talking? Ask me anything. I'll tell you some stories.
I know you hear a lot of people telling stories on Twitch though, and they've got like very interesting or like, you know, wacky stories. Most of my stories are quite mundane in comparison because I was always quite sheltered growing up. As in I never really did anything too crazy because it's like I don't want to get in trouble, I don't want to do anything bad, I don't want to hurt anyone. But some of the stories I have can be interesting, but I often forget what they are until someone mentions something that reminds me of the time it happened. Because, like, you know, it's probably the case for a lot of people as well, really. But I never did loads of really interesting stuff growing up. I was mostly, like, you know, mostly gaming, seeing friends, for the most part. So it's like I can give experiences on gaming a lot, but not actual life stories as much. Because most of my life has been spent doing what I am doing currently. Not streaming, but playing a video game. I wish Ripto's playable character CTR considering Nasty Nork is in the game. You see, I thought exactly the same, honestly. Lord. I thought they were going to add more Spyro characters. Like they're going to do like a Spyro Grand Prix and then do a second Spyro Grand Prix and then a third one. Have like, you know, characters from the first game and then the second game and the third game, which obviously is weird because Hunter's not even in the first game. So it's like, oh, they just like... There's not really many other characters you can add from the first game besides Crash and not Crash, Spyro and Nasty Nork. So it was like Hunter was the obvious choice, being like another big character. But I thought they should have also definitely put Alora and Ripto in the game, because Ripto being like the best Spyro villain, I think most people agree that's the case. And Alora being one of the better NPCs, because everyone likes Alora as well because she's just cool. And I thought it would have also been good if they put like the Sorceress in from Spyro 3, just because then you've got all the three main baddies, and also if they put like Sergeant Bird, or even Agent 9 in it. Like Agent 9 would have been a funny addition. But like they've already got a monkey and they've already got a penguin. So yeah, we've got how many bandicoots though? Because like, if they were thinking we can't have more penguins, it's like, well, we've got literally got like 7, 9, whatever it is, bandicoots in the game. I'm sure like two penguins or 2 kangaroos is not going to be an issue. It's like saying we can't add Sheila to Spyro because we've already got Ripperoo. Like, why not? You can have a crazy blue kangaroo and also a regular skin-toned female kangaroo who's not insane and actually speaks coherently, as opposed to just going. You know what I mean? Like, obviously having like what are names? Crush and Gulp would have been very hard because they are way too big for the cars. But they could have made smaller versions, but I think a lot of people would have been like, it makes no sense. They're way too big to be in a racing game, because they really are. Like, obviously, like, Tiny is really big, and so is Koala Kong, but they're just small enough to have in a car racing video, I think. Whereas, obviously, all the other characters, like, you know, all the scientists and, like, all the bandicoots easily can fit into a car. And, obviously, the smaller characters, like Pura and Polar, because they're literally just young animals. So they're obviously going to be small. Compared to just being a penguin, because penguins are very small. Yes, other Spyro characters though, like, you know, any of the actual, like, Bentley from Spyro 3 I would have been happy with. Like, you know, we haven't got a Yeti. Let's stick a Yeti in the game. Why not? No? Hey, yeah, literally there. Bentley would be a cool choice. You said it. I saw the chat move before I even said it, but didn't notice you said it. But yes, Bentley would have been really good because he's more diverse as well compared to like the other ones. Like, if you want to add another character and put in Bentley, because there isn't a Yeti. There's never been a Yeti in Crash from what I can remember. So that's definitely unique to the Spyro universe. I'm trying to think of other characters that are in Spyro that they could have added. Really, oh yeah, Bianca. I thought they should have put Bianca in as well because she's really interesting. And they ain't got a rabbit. There's no rabbits in this. They could have added her in. But I do think what they could do, should do, might do in the future, is that they could add they could make another like Crash Team Racing game like this, but instead of being Crash Team Racing 2 or Crash Nitro Kart or whatever they want to call it, they could make Crash and Spyro Racing. And just have like obviously Crash and Spyro the main like poster boys of the game, and they're both like on the start screen together, like, you know, like friendos, arm around each other sort of thing. And then have Spyro inspired tracks and Crash inspired tracks, because then you have so many more tracks and so many more characters that you can have. So imagine like all the characters from this game plus loads of Spyro characters with all the tracks from this game plus loads of Spyro tracks, and then also like maybe crossover tracks. There's like half of like the Wumpa Forest and half of like the Crystal Caves or whatever from Spyro games. I'd be like, do it. Even if they just made all tracks that were a mix of something from both universes, it would be like a bit of a mind fuck, but it's like, hey, why not? Also now, because obviously they've got Crash 4 and the Spyro remake, it was all made by Toys for Bob. It's all the exact same design style. It would be a very big missed opportunity, I think, to make a game which is literally Crash and Spyro put together, but racing. Same mechanics as Crash Team Racing, but Crash and Spyro universe put together to make lots of racetracks, lots of characters, lots of different kart designs. It would be a very big thing, I think. I think that would be very successful. It's just if they want to do it. I think they should. They might. I thought as well they might make just like a Crash and Spyro party game, but I think that would be good. But I think if they just made another racing game with both put together, it would be even more amazing. And good race, yeah. I didn't actually win that one against people though. That was again the lobby effed up, so I just beat the AI again. Which is why I didn't go, yeah, I won one again, because it was literally just the AI. But yeah, the blue thief from Spyro, exactly. You can add the thief from Spyro as well. Like, they got a lab assistant, haven't they, from Crash in this, so it makes sense to put the thief in from Spyro, because it's the same kind of ranking of like character importance, isn't it? It's like it's not really important, but it's something you see like recurring in quite a few levels, just like the lab assistants in Crash. So why not? So if they like put all of the extra character players from Spyro 3 in the game, so they've got like, you know, Agent 9, Sheila, Sergeant Bird, Bentley, and they have like Bianca, Sorceress, all the characters and that, like the Professor as well. Zoe the Fairy would be amazing. Sparks is still better suited to just be a mask sort of character, much like obviously Aku and Uka Uka are, because you know that's like they're like supporting characters, literally like, you know, how the hell can a dragonfly drive a car? It's like, to be fair, how the hell can a regular stupid chicken like King Chicken ride a car? But obviously the size difference just makes it seem daft. So it would be better to have Sparks as a support item. But then they can also have like you can get gems or Wumpa Fruit on the tracks depending on what universe it's from. And you can have then some Spyro inspired weapons as well as Crash ones. So hey, nice. Whee. And also then you can even have like, you know, you've got the new mask, the Quantum mask with Crash 4. It's like, oh, you got the time stop mask, Kapunawa. Literally everyone on the track stops where they are for a bit, but they continue the exact same momentum they had before, whilst you continue moving. But everyone else has to stop. I imagine that would be hard to pull off, but it would be a good idea. Or like Kapunawa, not Kapunawa, I just said Kapunawa, like Akano, like a really strong, it's like having the mask power up, but it lasts for longer sort of thing. And it makes you go like a lot faster, or even just like if it's made it like the bullet bill for Mario Kart, and just guide you around the track. That would make sense too. Whereas Ika could literally be, it makes you invincible for a time, so everything phases through you. You can phase through other races instead of getting hit by them, and then after it runs out, go back to normal again. Whereas Ika you can't really do much with unless it's like, oh, everyone has Ika because that's now the new version of anti-gravity. So every time like anyone goes anti-gravity and you just see Ika going, hey guys, what? Changing shit up for you. Yeah. So what are your thoughts on the Legend of Spyro trilogy? Depends what you mean by Legend of Spyro trilogy. Do you mean like the remastered trilogy they brought out for the first original games, or is this a different trilogy that I am not aware of? Because I didn't actually play all the Spyro games. I played the first 3, and I played Enter the Dragonfly and New Beginnings. And I only played New Beginnings because my friend bet me that I couldn't complete it in one afternoon, and I did. But I can't remember anything from it except the different elemental things, the elemental powers you have. So I'm not actually sure what the Legend of Spyro trilogy is, unless it is the remastered trilogy. And that's just another name for it. I don't know. You'd have to tell me. So I'm like very big Crash fan, part Spyro fan. For the most part, like I played the original classic trilogy of Spyro games, but again, I didn't really play many of the older ones, just because I was too busy playing Crash or other stuff on PS2 that wasn't Spyro for some reason. I'm not sure why I didn't play it as much, but I didn't for some reason. It's just the way it fell, I guess. Yeah, well, I should definitely end the stream soon now, because it's past midnight and I need to be up in the morning for work, and I'm actually, you can probably tell by my eyes, I'm getting pretty tired. My eyes are starting to feel heavy as well, so it's like, oh, I should stop soon. Yeah, I'll do one more race then. I'll do one more race and I'll call it there. For once, I don't have work. Do you not? See, if I didn't have work tomorrow, I'd just go literally until I'm like, okay, I can't go anymore. I can't. Yeah. Legend of Spyro New Beginnings was the first one in the Legend of Spyro trilogy. I see. So yeah, I never actually played the 2 after that. I know they came out. I can't remember what they were called, honestly. But from what I've seen, I did actually like New Beginnings. It wasn't bad by any means. I did enjoy it. but I can't remember it much. 'Cause I only played it the once. Like, so I literally played it in like, I think I completed it in 3 hours. Because I was just like trying to bomb through it as fast as possible to prove my friend wrong that she thought I couldn't complete it in like in the one afternoon that we were spending at her house. And I was like, oh, I'll fucking do it. Like, they were watching horror movies, and I was just like decided like watching horror movies on a laptop while I'm like playing Spur in the Beginnings of the... And then they'd be watching and go, how you doing? Completed it yet? Bet you haven't. I'm like, I think I'm halfway through now actually. Da, 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 da. And they get to the point like, okay, they're watching the Saw movies. It got to the point where they got to most of the way through the second film, Saw film. Oh no, part way through the third Saw film, sorry. And then it was, how you doing now? I'm like, look. And then the credits are rolling, they're like, fuck you do that? I was like, I play games a lot, so, you know, second nature, bro. I'm not sure if that's like, you know, really fast to complete it in 3 hours, but I think also I was skipping the cutscenes, so I was like, oh, I'll do it quicker. I won't listen to the lore. I'm just gonna finish the game to prove I can do it. So it's probably another reason why I don't remember it, because I didn't really pay much attention to the actual story, except for, you know, get the elemental stuff and beat the evil at the end. That was pretty much it. So yeah, but I did enjoy the game from what I played, even though I didn't pay much attention to what was going on. It was very good, and the fact I was just racing through it just to win a bet, basically. Like, my friends, like, we like playing video games, but then there was me, there was them, then there was me. Back then it was like, yeah, I know you guys play games, I live games. I do nothing but play games. What do you mean, schoolwork? Never heard of homework. Yes. I do know that's when they added Cinder into the whole Spyro universe as well, which was definitely something that intrigued me. But I still never played them. I can't remember what I spent most of my time on the PlayStation playing. I played a lot of Devil May Cry, as like Kitty said, like my Twitch name might have been inspired by that. Like, it was partly, I suppose, in a way, just like the whole devil part was at least. I played War of the Monsters a lot, a classic PS2 game with like kaiju battles, just because I saw it on a TV show that used to be on Sky One. Oh, I can't remember that show was cool. That's how I found out about a lot of the games I ended up buying on PS2. Soul Calibur 2 is actually another one that I found out from there, and I played a lot. Tekken Tag Tournament as well, I played a lot. Hello, are you watching my stream, Big Nose? You just keep fucking with me. Is that you? How rude. Stream snipe, get out, instant ban. That's fine. I got away. I know I was gonna get away eventually, because you were gonna stop. You were gonna run out of the mask. Ah, shit. You're doing it again. You can't catch me. No, you can't. You can't do it. This race has now turned into a chase. Oh no. Do you have unlimited masks or something? What's going on? Actually, can you actually use unlimited mask cheat online? I don't think you can you? Or if you, I'm not sure if you can, then you just don't get any points for it. I don't know. I wouldn't have thought that they actually let you use cheats online. It must just be that you managed to get 2 masks in a row, in which case, hey, nice. Well done. You're doing good. You're doing God's work here. Okay, am I gonna get to the end before our time runs out? I've only got 7 seconds. Go on, I can do it. Yes. So yeah, finished the race. That's the main thing. Top half of the pack and actually got to the end. Alright. Love War of the Monsters. Such a PS2 underrated game. It really is, isn't it? Like, the fact that it actually came out as like a PS2 classic to buy on PS4, I was amazed by. I was like, wow, really? I'm surprised that they actually put it on there. So I could even do a stream of that someday, just be like, I used to play this a lot when I was a kid. Oh, I really used to like playing as, my favorite character to play as was Kineticlops. I can't remember, is it Raptrus, the dragon? I played as Raptrus a lot as well. And Kongar was cool, like the big gorilla. Yeah, I was mainly Kineticlops but if I wasn't Kineticlops, I was Raptorus. I never liked playing as the alien. Never liked playing as the US robot, but I liked playing as the Japanese one sometimes. Never played as the lava monsters because they were kind of boring as well. Liked the Mantis, and the Godzilla ripoff was also quite good, but that was more like, yeah, not so into the moves of that one. Always played as Togura. Was Togura the that was the big one, the big like stone one that just had one flame come out of his head, wasn't it? Was that one? It was like I don't remember. Oh no, Togura was the Godzilla one, wasn't it? Yes. I think one of them was Agamo. I think that's the one I just mentioned, and another one was just like got like Magmos or something like that. I don't remember all their names clearly, but I can't even remember what the Mantis were called. That one had an interesting name, but I can't remember what it was. I said I was going to do one more race, but now I'm talking about water monsters, so I'm getting distracted. But yeah, the alien one I never liked, but like that you can sort of. Not for me, like Cromulon, whatever it was called. But yeah, Kineticlops. I loved Kineticlops just because I always had a thing about like electricity, like seeing it in like any sort of animated animated cartoon or like superhero thing, just like electricity, like zzz, yeah, I love it. Like, you know, when you like see it in Star Wars as well, when they're using force lightning, I was like, oh, this is amazing. Obviously, being a kid when they brought out the prequel trilogy of Star Wars and then not being alive for when they brought out the original trilogy, it's like, well, I think the prequel trilogy is really good. Togura reminded me what would happen if Godzilla and Gorgo had a kid. It would be him. yeah. Oh yes. I think there's a lot of sort of actually made a lot of like kaiju fighting games, you know, like the actual big ones like Mothra and King Kong, Godzilla, King Ghidorah, Metal Godzilla, Metal King Kong, and so many other ones that I don't remember, but I never really got into like the main lore of kaiju like that. But I just really liked Water Monsters because it was just really fun made game, just where you could just run around, destroy a city and throw tankers at other monsters to blow them the fuck up. It was just a good time, especially when you're like either a young kid or a teenager that feels like, you know, you sometimes have destructive tendencies because you're trying to like understand the emotions going on through puberty and stuff. So when you have a game like that, or God of War 2, I played a lot. I played God of War 2 so much on the PS2. That was definitely a good way for me to get out some aggression when it came to like coping with bullying at school. It's like, I don't just want to start going around hitting people, because then I will be the asshole. So instead, I'll take out all my aggression on just destroying enemies in God of War, especially when the fact that even though it's an 18 plus game and I was playing underage, it's like, thank you. It was like therapeutic in a way, I suppose, to try and get the aggression out. So it's like you don't feel so bad about going to school and getting bullied maliciously every single day of your life. That's what it's like for me, at least. You know, some people aren't bullied. They're like, well, school is great. Like, imagine going to school every day and having someone threaten to beat you up, call your names, or actually try and beat you up. You're really enjoying shooting, aren't you? But, yeah, not fun. Speaking of bullying, this is actually the game now. Trying to dodge the missiles and stuff that are being shot. How do you keep getting missiles as well? So you just manage to keep getting the projectiles that are just going to keep shooting me in the butt. And the fact that it's not just one missile, it's 3 missiles as well. Like every time. Very strange. One might call this trolling. This one isn't really concerned. Oh hey, oh god, I nearly went into it. I nearly fucked myself up then. Oh wait, you're over there. I was going to say, I thought you would have stopped again to keep going ding 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 ding. Or are you just going to try and make it to the end now, I guess? Are you behind me? Oh no, you're waiting at the end. Hey! How's it going? How the hell did you come last? How did you end up in 8th place? I'm very concerned. That doesn't make any sense, but okay, whatever, sure. Okay, now I will definitely do one more, and then I'll have to end the stream because I need to sleep. Just because I like to say this is the last one, and as opposed to just go, oh, I'm going to stop now, out of nowhere. Though I am entirely in my rights to do so, since I said I was going to stop like at 11:30, and it's going to be like half midnight by the time I do stop, so. But yes, hope everyone's enjoyed the stream anyway. Hope you all enjoyed hanging out here or just listening to me talk about random shit that comes to mind, because that's kind of my thing. That's kind of what I do. That's what I do here. That's what we do here. You know, we just talk shit and then see what happens. Polar Pass. Polar Pass is the best one out of the 3. Yeah, it is. Yeah, I like all of them a lot. Those 3 tracks, really good. Really good tracks. Hey, Maury. Someone's Maury. I just did an impression of Rick from Big Mouth, and now I'm thinking Maury. Good hanging time, indeed. So what? Oh, yes. For some reason I thought you meant hang time, like me having hang time in the game. I was like, okay, thanks, I guess. Definitely get a lot of hang time from bouncing by getting hit by a mask and missiles continuously. To be fair. Also, who is it that's in the chat? Who is it? Obviously you're watching. I assume so. It's either that or someone who's just playing the game and just wants to keep hitting me for some reason. That'd be really weird if they weren't actually in the stream. Just like, okay, that's random. But yeah, who in the chat is actually that? Was it Big Nose? I'm just curious. I'm not like annoyed or anything. By the way, just so you know, I'm just curious who it is. So I'm gonna be like, I'll remember that. When you come into the stream, I know what's going to happen, basically. I know I'm probably going to get hit by missiles and masks continuously. I imagine I'm going to remember the name Big Nose anyway. Like, there they are. Not Big Mouth, like I just said. Big Nose. Also, relatable. Big Nose, Bent Nose. That's what this is. It's weird. Ow. Thankfully not like Gonzo from the Muppets, at least. Mine doesn't go like this, it goes like this. Right, let's see if... I'm going to say it's in the last race, now we're going to have a fucking issue with the lobby, aren't we? Of course, oh, no we're not. There we go. It worked out. Oh yeah. Whee! Haha! Yeah, I'm even forgetting the fact that what character I'm playing as, so I'm just too busy just talking shit. Again. Ah! Here I come. Whee! Hopefully when I asked you who it is in chat who playing as, who is Big Nose, or whatever, you will answer me in a minute, because then that will be the end of the race. I don't expect you to answer me considering we are now actually in a race. But it would be nice to know. If you don't want to say, that's fine, but you know. I'd just like to know. I'll punch you down and shoot with a missile in real life. Are you actually climbing? Oh, hello. More people? Why is there? Weird. Very weird. Am I seeing less viewers than I actually have? What's going on here? Right. Oh, hello. Somehow managed to squash you in. Oh, fuck me. Retaliation. Is it just a group of people like a? Oh, fuck's sake. I'm gonna go the regular way for the first time in a while, just because I feel like I'm just gonna keep fucking up and I don't just want to be stuck on that bit forever. Like, this is really fun to watch and Say hello. Ah. I thought it was Big Nose that kept shooting me. It was everyone shooting me. I'm not even seeing the thing. Ah, I didn't make it. Oh, reversing. Why does Zam look so happy to reverse this vehicle? Weird. Hello. Ah. I like the way I'm getting squashed, but it's like because there's like the lag of like what's going on one end and what's going on the other end. It's like it's confusing as to what I get squashed by at first. There you go. I thought I got blown up then. I heard an explosion. I guess that was my own missile, but then I actually got hit with just the ball. Anyway, yeah, it doesn't matter. Well, that was the last race. Not really much from a race, just me getting shot by people. But yeah, I'm gonna have to end it because I am tired. I gotta get up for work in like a few hours, so I shouldn't have gone this late like I was anyway. Oh, but yeah. Just zoning out now. I'm definitely tired. Yeah, I'm gonna have to leave. Who's still here, by the way? Who's still in the chat? Hello? Hello? Anyone still here? Is it just me? Is it just me here? Hello? 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 Hey, Kitty. She doing nice to see you online, I know, right? You say that like I've not been online in like a year. I wasn't online the past 2 days just because of circumstances. Circumstances in life that could not be avoided. Alright, you're gonna end the game? Thank you. Thank you very much, game. There you go. Well, but yeah, I can say I should be streaming again tomorrow evening as well. Let's say I'll probably be doing doing more of my Lego Harry Potter. Yeah, that's what I mean. Alright, okay. Well, it's nice that you miss me when I'm not here, but I don't always manage to stream every day of the week. Like sometimes I do, but things happen, so you can't always stream. It's the thing. Yes, hope you enjoyed the stream anyway, guys. Oh, hopefully see you in the next one. I'm just tired. I can't think what to say. Yes, I'll be doing Harry Potter, Lego Harry Potter tomorrow, more of that, just because I nearly got to the end of Chamber of Secrets and that, because again, I just spend so much time fucking about or talking that I just end up not playing the game as much as I would otherwise be doing. Yeah. Also, like I said, it's not annoying being shot constantly, but I don't want to do more CTR stream, just have people come in and just be sniping and just shooting me non-stop because it's on stream and you think it's funny, because I'm sure it's like funny for a bit, but then when you just keep doing it, it just gets juvenile at that point. So it's like, okay, yeah, it's funny at first, now it's just like, okay, just because I'm streaming doesn't mean you need to keep shooting me. Just play the damn game. It's fine. Again, it's not like I'm not angry about it. It just gets boring. It's like, okay, you're just ruining the fun now. Please leave me alone. It's like, it's funny when you say, like the first couple of times, and after it's just like, okay, now that everyone's doing it, it's just getting silly. Oh god, my neck. Oh. But yes. So if you want to see some Lego Harry Potter tomorrow, anyone who's followed, then I'll be doing that tomorrow evening after work. I'm not sure what time I'll start, probably 8 o'clock. Like I was supposed to start 8 o'clock tonight, but I was an hour late because of, instead of like getting things ready like for streaming after work, I came home and I was so tired. I just laid down on my bed and was just like, just for a bit before I actually started getting shit ready. And then it got to 8 o'clock and I was like, I've not even eaten yet. Guess I'll be starting at 9. And so I did. I had to start at 9 because of that. So yeah, I'll be doing that. You'll be about. That's good. And we hopefully then we can talk more about Harry Potter stuff, because then like, having these big like conversation about like Harry Potter, like I thought this was the best of this. Like I like this character most. It's just interesting to see people's different opinions of things. Obviously, like even like I always ask people Oh, do you like Harry Potter? Like in real life? Like, do you like Harry Potter? Like, yeah. Like, what house you in? What house you in? What house you in? Where you going? What house you in? What house you in? What house you in? Like that. Like, I want to know. Because it's interesting to know, like, who's who, and you just sort of, like, then you think, like, people you know, and they're like, oh, I'm in Hufflepuff, like, oh, yeah, I can see that, Like, I'm a Gryffindor, like, really? I would have pegged you as a Ravenclaw, honestly. Like, I'm a Slytherin. Oh, I see that, yeah, I see he's a Slytherin. And then you get some people that go, I don't really care, and I'm like, we can't be friends anymore. You need to choose a Hogwarts house, or better yet, do the quiz on the Wizarding World thing, and then you will be told what house you're in, like what I did. I was like, you're in Slytherin. Oh yeah. Yeah, that makes sense. Like, let me. Yeah, that makes a lot more sense than any of the other houses for me. Yep, cool. So yeah. Anyway, I'm gonna stop the sound from this. I wonder if there's anyone else I know who's streaming right now. To see if I can give someone a little raid. Actually, that'd be nice. Let's get a little. This is a calm one. This is a calm one for me being tired. So let's have this play. Thank God. Love Harry Potter, don't we all? Most British people do, because you know, it's English people anyway specifically like Harry Potter just because. Hang on. Let me restart the song. I forgot to turn the audio on for desktop again because I'm an idiot. Turn that down a little bit. There you go. But yeah, English people just seem to like Harry Potter a lot. I think obviously because it's supposed to be like based like on Britain anyway. It's just a Wizarding World in Britain as opposed to being America. So it's like, obviously made by a British woman. So it's gonna be. But yeah. Let me just have a little look. See who's streaming, who I might know, so if I can give anyone a little. Interesting. Let's do this raid then. A little raid. I haven't raided this person in a while. They have not actually been streaming the same time as me, but I will definitely raid them again for the first time in a while. Gonna raid Hunting Owl Games. I raided him a long time ago, and he's never been online at the same time as me since, so I've not been able to raid him since, so I'm going to raid him now. He's currently playing Conker's Bad Fur Day, I believe, which is a fucking funny game, so hopefully you'll enjoy that too if you want to stick around and watch him. If you haven't got time to, obviously you won't, but yeah. Either way, I'm going to send you guys over there, and I'm going to obviously go over there as well. Make sure you say hello to him for me, as I shall also, and we shall see. Quiet. How they're doing. But yeah, it's okay. Anyway, so thanks for being here. I'll be back again tomorrow evening, as I said. I'll hopefully see you then, and then I'll probably stream on Saturday as well. If not 2 streams, there'll at least be 1 in the evening, I would think. I'm not sure what I'm going to do yet, but that's what'll happen. But yeah, I'll see you then. Thanks for being here either way. See you again tomorrow. See you tomorrow, hopefully. Play some Harry Potter, it'll be a good time. Thank you guys. Doodle pip. Yeah, see you later. Goodbye. Rating in 3, 2, 1, go. Bye. Bye.